Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Nayshay. How y'all doing today? Happy hump day. What's really going on around here? Honey. So I came on this morning to talk about the beef sector was the OG beef sector was beefing a little bit last night. I had the red ball back because I had no idea this was going on last night, right? But a shout out to SLTV for posting the clip of Sean Bradley. Hey, Truth Never Fails, for Sean Bradley and Deanna Irvin going back and forth, right? And she was like, who won the beef, right? Who won the, because they was going back and forth with each other, right? So I clicked and listened to the video. I was like, oh, hold up now. This is interesting. Oh, beef sector is sectoring, right? So this for a lot of the new people in the beef sector. This is that they got a little bit of tidbit of what unscripted beef sounds like, right? So hey everybody, let me speak. Hey KYP, Yvette, Marvelous. So last night on Pizarro's channel, they got a little bit of beef sector, right? That's unscripted beef, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right? That's what a lot of us old people, are used to hearing, right? But my thing is, right? So evidently, now I got questions. Y'all know I always got questions, right? And maybe y'all can help me out with this. So, from what I understand, because I had to read about some of it, because I'm not finna listen to a 5-hour live. But from what I understand, what happened was the Love and Care lady asked Pizarro to go live, and Pizarro went live because the Love and Care lady said that she wanted to drag Deanna Irvin, right? If that's what I gathered out of it. Hey, Unball, that's what I got from it, right? As it pertains to why all this came up last night, right? She wanted to drag Deanna Irvin, and she also wanted to present some kind of receipt about on-site April. Now I don't get that, but anyway, the lady was up there for hours and hours and hours, and she didn't say nothing. I don't know what's wrong with this Love and Care chick, but if she was supposed to be defending on-site April, what she did was make on-site April look bad. She made her look like a liar, and then it sounded to me, okay, so on-site April said she hadn't talked to the girl in about 2 years, right? She didn't have her number because she got a new phone. But then all of a sudden, fast forward a little bit later into the video, on-site April calls the girl on the phone. So did the Love and Care lady give on-site April her number in the back chat, or did April find her own phone? And then they said on-site April, Deanna said, I believe that on-site April contacted her. And I don't know how she contacted her and told her to get over to Pizarro's, right? Because they was discussing her. But I'm thinking, okay, so why would you contact Deanna if right? Did you ask that D spot? Because I was confused, right? So why would you then contact D? It seemed like you was trying to start some shit. Now it sounded to me, now this may or not be true, but my question is, if you don't have the lady's number, how you call her, number one, and number two, why would you contact Deanna? And number three, it sounded like it was a play because you wanted that lady to come out in defense of you, but she ended up you didn't get an answer D spot, child. But she supposed to be defending you, but she was making you look bad. So if it was a play, if you talk to the lady even though you said you hadn't. If you talked to the love and care chick beforehand, she made you look bad. She didn't do nothing to help you. You know what I mean? And my other question is, what exactly was the love and care chick trying to convey? Because girl, it wasn't. If it wasn't for Brianna, you know, what do you call it? Oh Lord, I can't think of the word. If it wasn't for Deanna explaining some of the things that you was trying to say, I wouldn't have understood none of it, because you was talking in circles. It didn't make interpreting. If it wasn't for Deanna interpreting the conversation, I wouldn't have gotten it. And I don't even understand why you was there in the first place. So, but okay. So that's the question I got. What was she really trying to say? And then the question came up talking about so I'm assuming you was trying to go at Deanna. You said you was gonna go up there and drag her, right? But you didn't drag her. You start talking about something about Deanna and her husband and on-site April and what is her name? Shelly. So I saw on community on Brianna's not Brianna's, but on Pizarro's community wall, the question was asked, where was the tape that's supposed to be chopped and screwed, right? Because they started talking about what on-site April had told Shelly allegedly in a phone conversation. From what I understand, and on-site April said she didn't say it like that. It was chopped and screwed, right? But Deanna was like, no, it didn't sound chopped and screwed to me. And so by the love and care lady bringing that up, like I said, once again, it's making April look bad. So I'm confused. Like, I don't get it. But whatever it's supposed to be, and it was still a good lie, because before all of that, hey J Truth, let me read this. Shay said, from what I heard, or if I'm correct, that love and care lady asked, was April number the same? And April said yes. So the lady called April, and April put her on the spit. Okay, so her and April didn't find her number and call her. She called April because April said her number was still the same. Okay, all right, all right. So she gets up there. They start talking about something April told Shelly, and Shelly, because Shelly record everything, right? And Deanna said it didn't sound like it was chopped and screwed to her, because I remember when they was trying to put out there that oh Lord Jesus, Deanna husband supposed to have fathered a child by another woman, right? So Deanna always done said that's a lie. But I never knew. Hey, Miss Philadelphia, I never knew that on-site April is the one that I never heard this recording of Shelly talking to on-site April. I didn't know that had got out there. Y'all know I don't be seeing everything, right? So now I know why. I'm assuming that is why Deanna don't be feeling on-site April, because of that lie that on-site April told Shelly, and Shelly recorded it and put it out to the world, right? And they was also putting other people's names in. Like I heard VS name called out at one point in time. I didn't get what that was for. So that was who the lie was. But it seemed like on-site April, sometime, in my opinion, be in the background. Well, we know, starting a whole lot of stuff. Like she got a history of it, right? Another thing I don't understand. And then where did Food Junkie come in? About a weight loss surgery, but then they say they weren't talking about Food Junkie. They was talking about some other lady named Shan or San or something like that, and she said she didn't have no weight loss surgery. She got a trainer. She worked out. She worked out and she dieted and all that, right? So who put that out there? That's another question that I got. And also, why was Food Junkie name even brought up in the first place if he really didn't have nothing to do with it? So was he brought up because him and Deanna is cool? Like, I'm confused. And then if the lady was throwing a rock and hiding her hand, she wasn't doing a real good job of it. Like I'm saying, she was exposing all the rocks in on-site April's hand. And then another thing I got is, okay, let me roll back. Okay, so Sean Bradley and Deanna got into it, right? Which that was the old sector beefing right there, right? That was unscripted beef, right? So Sean Bradley got up there originally, I believe, to ask on-site, girl, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like this? Because we know for a couple of days there has been an inquisition on-site April, and on-site April got up there the other day crying, and then she said she was menopausing. Hey, Kingsman, I don't understand why she was crying. What are you, menopausing or not? What the hell are you crying for? I didn't get that. Where you know how they used to say, "Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where in the hell is on site April?" Okay, like I don't understand. And what and on site know how to go in the B sector. Why would you show weakness and cry? Like I didn't get that. That's another question I got. I don't understand. And so, but it really got that little part got popped off the Inquisition, in my opinion. Lasted on Brianna so long because she was crying. I mean, like, girl, you know how it go around here. Like, why would you show weakness? But anyway, and then it was something about the cocaine thing. But anyway, Sean Bradley and Deanna got into it. They was throwing blows back and forth. That was a good little beef section right there. I really think that Deanna bodied Sean Bradley, in my opinion, but that's just me. Okay, I could be a little biased on that, but that's the way it sounded to me. I'm just saying. But yeah, I that whole little thing right there was a highlight of the video, in my opinion, right? But I don't understand why Onside April is allowing herself to be questioned like that for days and days and days. Number one, and number two, she used to stand in her shit. I don't understand why she ain't standing in it now. Maybe she done turned over a new leaf. I don't know what's going on, but you make yourself look real bad, April. You know, I ain't got no, now that's unbiased because you know I ain't got nothing against April or Deanna or Sean Bradley. No, this is just my commentary, right? This is just old B sector stuff, right? And then I think the reason why a lot of people were elevated, number one, is because they don't know why April acting like that. Number one, you know, why was she playing a victim? If nothing really happened in Miami between Ness and this heat and onsite April, what is you doing all of this stuff for? You see, the reason why people keep talking about it, April, is because the way that you're acting, you're making it seem like you got something to hide, right? That is the reason why the conversation keep going. That's why everybody's saying, "Where is April?" Right? Because this ain't April right here, right? Why you playing victim and you crying and saying you on the menopause and you on your period and all this, that, and the other? I'm not understanding that either. You know, I'm like, huh? And why would you allow yourself to be questioned for hours about really nothing? Because that stuff between Ness and this heat and you coming to see them, the most entertaining was you popping up and you and James Caldwell getting into it. Okay. And because of that, old beef sector is beefing right now. You know, so you did that right. And I'm sure you didn't mean to do it, but okay. You know, but as far as but hold up. Right, if she knows she wasn't partaking in the party phase, right? She shouldn't even. I'm glad you said that, Kingsman, because I got a screenshot from a question that Sean Bradley answered. I'm gonna drop this link if anybody want to come up or whatever that can help me answer some of these questions. But anyway, there go the link. Let me pull up the screenshot, right? So on Sean Bradley's wall, I tried to go over there and listen to what he was saying because he didn't appreciate nobody talking about him in club chat, right? So he said, this is on Sean Bradley's wall. He said the question came from Lipstick Alley. Says, if April allegedly brought coke to Ness, is it safe to allegedly say she brought coke to Jay Wilson also? Weight loss journey, be dang. And I heard I heard, and I'm assuming Jay Wilson heard that or saw that or something. And he was over there, you know, attempting to, you know, drag Sean Bradley. So that's another thing being brought up into the situation pertaining to OB sector. I didn't get what this question right here was for, but he said it came from Lipstick Alley. And my thing is, okay, Sean got up there asking, you know, like, what's wrong with you, April? Why you acting like that? But then did he put this on the wall before he hit the link to ask April what was wrong? And then I don't even and another question that I got is I don't understand how Sean Bradley clicking the link to ask April what's wrong with her led to him and Deanna going back and forth. Like they was talking so fast, maybe I missed that. Or maybe Deanna just seen when he hit the link, Deanna was just gonna, you know, let him have it anyway. Like, I'm confused. Hey, LL, what's good morning? Y'all, please hit the like button if you don't mind. Please hit the like button and thank you. The whimpering pleading, but yeah, I really would want to. So onsite April says she going through menopause. And that's why she acting like this. But menopause don't make you play victim. Like, why would you do that? Like, I don't understand. And the reason why so many questions like this right here, that Lipstick Alley asked, the question Lipstick Alley wrote that Sean put on his channel. The reason why the question is being asked is because you making it seem like something happened in that hotel room that you don't want Ness or this heat to tell everybody. That's what it sounds like. That's why they've been inquisitioning your ass and questioning you for days and days and days. And my thing is, when you gonna stop whining and just say what you got to say? Because ain't nobody gonna let it go until you come out and make it make sense. Because if it was a play with you contacting that Love and Care lady to come swing for you and you said it wasn't, I ain't even ever heard of that lady before. She came out the blue, she made you look bad. But if that was a play, I know you said it wasn't, but if it was a play allegedly, it just fueled the fire. It still just got people asking even more questions because it was so heated last night. I had to come out this morning and ask the question for my own self. Okay? SB just want to tussle with anybody. We've been so long without talking about yogurt tongue. He trying to regain relevancy. Child, all I know is Deanna went in on him and Club Chat, right? And so, but we know that's a long-standing unscripted beef. This Love and Care lady bringing up the stuff about Deanna's husband, that was unnecessary. If you come to drag Deanna, why is you bringing? And then you saying you did something for them, a lot for people in the background, and then Brianna said, so you was doxing for them in the past, and she was like, no, I was just pretty much she was giving out timestamps, right? And then she kept saying, there wasn't nobody giving her time to explain herself. But honey, you was up there for hours and you wasn't saying nothing. You was talking in circles, like you was talking slow and just wrong. It didn't even make no sense, to the point to where the Wayne got up there and basically told you, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because you wasted a whole lot of people's time. You was talking in circles and it didn't make no sense. Like, it still don't make no sense. I still don't understand what it was that she was trying to convey that was supposed to be in defense of Onsite April, because at the end of the day, she ended up making Onsite April look even worse by bringing up the situation about Deanna's husband and Shelly and Onsite in the recording, right? That made it look even worse because it made it seem like you was the one that put that rumor out there about Deanna and her husband. So if Deanna gonna come at you, that's why. And see, I never even knew that. So I found out something last night because I didn't know nothing about no recording between Onsite April and Shelly concerning Deanna and her husband. I did hear the rumor, like I said, but I didn't know the origin of it. I didn't know how it got started. So you bringing up old stuff from the past in an effort to, from my understanding, in an effort to help April, but you making April look bad. So was you really mad at April? Was you mad at April because she ain't talked to you in a couple of years, and you try to say you was, because you didn't drag Deanna. You didn't drag her out one time. You kept saying, well, if I'm lying, Deanna, then why you keep interrupting me? But bitch, you weren't saying nothing. You weren't saying nothing. I don't even mean it in a bad way. This is my commentary. You weren't saying nothing. You was up there all them albums. You didn't say nothing. Okay? And I don't blame Pizarro for asking you where her cash app was. I don't know if you sent it to her or not, but you should have sent it to her if you didn't, because you got her to go live and you didn't say nothing. Like, you didn't puff no smoke. You didn't drag nobody. You just sounded confused. But what you did, though, was make Onsite April look bad, but you post been in her defense. And just the way that I said that, right? Y'all catch it. It was going around in the circle, right? The reason why it sounded like it was going in a circle, the things that I just said, is because that's the way it sounded last night when it came to that Love and Care chick. Like, I was confused. I'm like, girl, what are you trying to say? Like, get it out. And what you mean by I was up here and y'all wouldn't let me talk and y'all wouldn't, but you was up there for hours. If you had something to say, you should have said it. And then you was talking about you was doing stuff for them a long time ago in the background, and then come to find out you said you wasn't even doxing. You was just like paying attention to what was going on, and I guess reporting back to somebody or whatever. And then Deanna said, I didn't even know who you was, girl. You weren't reporting nothing back to me. And I was like, oh, okay. Who was she talking about? Who was she reporting back to? Like, I'm confused. Yeah, taking up space and time and energy. And I'm like, oh, okay. So Deanna hits the link. She done got you together. She done got April together. First, her and SB, they was into it. So she was up there a couple of times on and off. But this whole time, the Love and Care lady originally had said she wanted Pizarro to go live so she could drag Deanna, but she never once dragged Deanna. I was confused. How you doing, Miss O? She's still. I'm confused. Well, they wouldn't let me talk, but when they shut up and let you talk, you still didn't say nothing. Like so. Your reason for coming live was to bring up the past about that stuff that on-site April said to Shelly that was recorded about Deanna. How is that hurting Deanna and not on-site April? And she don't curse or argue, but went to the space. I'm confused, Miss O. And I hope she gave her the girl a cash app for wasting her time, if nothing else. Because I was waiting for the drag that never came. I'm like, I'm confused. And why is you bringing up Deanna's husband after all of this? What do that got to do with on-site April and Ness and Heat and what's going on right now? I didn't understand that either. That's another question that I had. What the hell do the old recording of on-site April talking to Shelly that allegedly was chopped and screwed, but Deanna said it wasn't chopped and screwed? How in the hell is that dragging Deanna and not dragging on-site April? Like, I'm confused. Like, are you really that daft, or you really didn't understand? Like, in your mind, did it sound good? Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. I don't understand. I'm confused. Y'all please hit the like button. All you did was make it, and I hadn't even heard right, Marvelous. Like I said, if it wasn't for Brianna interpreting what the lady was trying to convey, I wouldn't have got it. Because I'm like, huh? Wait, what? I'm like, girl, get to the point. She never got to the point. Child, and then the ask, and then, hey, Jessica B, I ain't seen you forever. And then to ask for a one-on-one, all BS one. She want, yeah, I heard her asking a one-on-one to do what? So you can talk in more circles? Like, whatever it was that you had to say, you could have said it. You had hours, one-on-one for what, girl? Jim said, I just happened to watch Ronnie. Hold on, let me go back up here and see what Jessica say. Jessica said she happened to watch Ronnie Q's video and was able to zoom in to April, and let me just say, because I've been around the block and that app, right, that was definitely some sniffing. Oh, back to the so wait a minute, Jessica. So you saying you zoomed in and you seen some of the powder? So do you think that's why April acting like this? Because she don't want to. It was allegedly some powder involved for real. Ooh, Shy Girl says, I was listening, but nothing happened. I wonder why Deanna was even brought. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why Deanna was brought up. I don't get it. That's the question. Why? What do Deanna have to do with on-site April being in Miami with this heat and what is her name? Ness. What? How did the conversations merge? Oh, girl wanted a moment, had a moment, then squandered. I guess, Jace. I guess, child. I thought that I heard her mention she was working with fire to dox people. Well, I don't know. She said I heard she said she wasn't doxing. She was just getting time stamps up because Brianna asked her when she said she helped them out behind the scenes. You know, at one point in time, Brianna said, well, was you doxing? And she was like, no, she was just basically getting video clips or something. So, yeah, I didn't hear that part about the lady in Chicago, but it might have been said. I was so confused trying to figure out what it was that she was trying to say. Going to Carly's Wild, and she gives the minimum. Oh, about the okay, Jessica, I will. I didn't know that. She was brought up to be like a deflection to move away from the drug talk. You think so? You know what? About that's what it sounded like. You know, tears guilt comes till the calm down. That's kind of what it was sounding like. Hey, unapologetically, Brandy. She got my niece's name on here, right? And so, 27 minute one. Child. So they saying so y'all saying on Quani's page, on Quani's community wall, there's a minute mark of a video to where people are alleging that they could see some actual powder. Because if there's a minute mark showing some actual powder, then that explains why on-site April been acting like that, right? Because I remember earlier in the Inquisition a couple of days ago, on-site April said she would never bring that type of narcotic to somebody that's supposed to be rehabbing. You know what I mean? So if there's a screenshot showing that or a minute mark showing that, then yeah, it was more than weed being passed around there. So is that why she up in arms? Is that the big secret? Boy, it sure like she was sniffing up a storm on the video. I saw, really, the hood table? Wow. So is that what on-site April allegedly don't want to come out? Like, child, oh, it's a different video. It has nothing to do with that. Oh, is that right? Child. That's what I was thinking too about. Bingo. Whew. Child, I'm confused. I still would like to know why on-site April is out of character. While she is not being her usual rally self, she's taking on this victimhood role. She's talking about some menopause and all of this and all that. Menopause don't make you act like that. Okay? And if you just so distraught and so sick, why the hell is you online anyway? You know you're too old to be acting like it. You've been in the game too long to make yourself look weak. I'm disappointed. Okay? Quani's wall has a minute mark of Ronnie Q's video. If you're watching it from your phone, you can zoom in and it's very obvious. Now, see, Jessica, I wish I could do that. I can't. I have to do it when I get off the video. But I can't. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? If she was concerned about her sobriety, why she bring her anything? Well, I mean that's a good question too, Tabby Cat. Maybe she figured she bring the weed and the weed and the wine or whatever she brought because hey Tia, because she know that whereas the girl allegedly ain't doing the hardcore drugs right now, she ain't never stopped smoking the weed or drinking, right? So maybe that's why she felt comfortable bringing those type of party favors as they was calling it. But I still don't understand what the crying and deflecting is supposed to be for. And that video now takes me back to when Deanna was posting the pic on the nightstand. I seen that video that had what looked like something. Yeah, now it looked like a whole 8 ball on the night. I seen that video. Yeah, it looked like a whole 8 ball on the nightstand. It really did. I remember that. Was that okay? There's another question that I got. Was that screenshot taken before or after Ness said she was, in sober right now? In active not in before or after she claimed that she was no longer in active addiction. That's the question that I gotta ask. But they're gonna keep asking questions. Y'all please hit the like button. Child, a whole 8 ball ball plus. That's what it looked like. I was like, oh, wait, what happened? But I saw that picture just like that. So, okay, let's say, okay, here go another question that I got. All right. So it was taken after she had supposedly been in rehab over the past year. Oh wow. So if that photo unbought, here's my question. Was taken after she said that she was in rehab, is she still in active addiction? And if she's still in active addiction, what is it some validity to what people were assuming that on-site April bought her other than marijuana? And is that why on-site April is acting so guilty, allegedly? That's another question that I got. Because y'all know I'm gonna come over here and make it make sense, right? We do know. We know I'm gonna ask the questions, right? Because I don't understand and on site, if you listen, I really would like some answers to the question. Like, you can keep it a buck over here. This ain't no inquisition. I really just don't, and really I'm more interested in the conversation between you and Deanna, concerning that old tape that y'all keep talking about Shelly played. I do not blame Deanna if people are lying on my husband. Right. Claim and he have children with other women. Where are the receipts? Right. All these years and nobody never showed proof. That's what I'm saying. And so if Deanna is got a problem with on-site April for saying that, then she got a right to have a problem with her. And the only receipt is the phone conversation that on-site April had with Shelly, and Shelly played that receipt right there. And Deanna said it didn't sound chopped and screwed to her. So Deanna got a right to be mad at on-site April if she feel like on-site April put that out there and it was a dang on lie. So it's valid that she got a right to be mad at her. I don't know, but I don't think anybody was sober down to the Miami gut. Why would they even be mentioning drugs casually on it? I don't know. Jace. I don't know. Right, allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, right, to be told, because I wasn't there. So I'm saying allegedly. But I got questions, okay? I got questions. Because I wanted to make some sense. That video last night, y'all know I got questions because I wanted to make sense. Because when it comes to the blood and care chick, she wasn't making no sense. Like, what did you want to say? And after you was up there for hours and hours, you still didn't say nothing. After Deanna was off the link, you were still up there and you still didn't say nothing. You still didn't drag Deanna. You really drug on-site April is what you drug. That's what I was saying on my panel last night. All these doctors, and can't nobody show proof of all of them babies and babies. Right. Remember, she left and was supposed to have been in rehab. The pic was taken after she returned. Oh wow. I don't think she was actually in rehab, but she was in a discipleship, which she left. Oh, okay. She gotta be crazy in Cat P Creole because she wasn't making no sense. Talking some people kept if I'm not telling no lie, then why you over talking me? Honey, they over talking me you because you talking too slow. And you talking in circles and you weren't making no sense. That was aggravating me. And I was listening to the replay. I'm like, girl, get to the point. Get to the dragon. And why would she want to drag Deanna in the first? I still don't understand why she told Pizarro that she wanted to drag Deanna. What did she want to drag her about? Because if you're saying you want to drag Deanna about what's going on with on-site April, then what the hell did that have to do with Deanna? Deanna wasn't in Miami? I'm confused. If I was April, I'd jump ahead of the story and spill the beans. Well, what she need to do is done went so far that she need to spill the beans about what she's supposed to be crying about, honestly, and put it to rest. Do you think she was sent by VS to? No, I don't. I do not think that. No. Nope. I don't think that. Nope, sure don't. Every time she started talking, I was rolling my eye. Yes, because she wasn't saying nothing. It was very frustrating. Love and Care was a red herring. Well, see, what it sound like, Unball, it sound like, and I'm not even saying it's true, but it sound like her and April had a conversation prior to her hitting Pizarro's link. That's what it sound like. That's why I said if she was up there to defend April, she ended up making April look bad. The hood table, I'm just not understanding if they are accusing this woman husband of having outside children. You telling me all these years nobody got a receipt or nothing, right? But evidently, the rumor got started from what I understand is a phone conversation that on-site had with Shelly, and Shelly played the recording, and that's the only receipt. So how is that once again making Deanna look bad? How is that dragging Deanna when it's making April look bad for starting a rumor that no receipt after all these years has appeared? Now you keep it 100. April has been crying online for at least. Oh, really? She been crying online 6. Why? But see, in between that, ain't she been over there in them other sectors talking stuff? 6 months. So it sounds like when she get caught up, she want to cry. She too old to act like that. She been in the Bf Secta. That don't work. It's too. That's just like me coming on one day and playing and crying. Like for what? Really? When everybody know who I am, everybody know I cuss your ass out. So why would I then all of a sudden one day pop up and play victim and start crying? You see, it don't make sense either. So if you feeling like you want to cry, why are you doing it online? Like, I remember that story. Did Shirley ever play the recording of April talking about it? I don't know. Evidently, she played it because Deanna said it didn't sound chopped and screwed to her. So Deanna had to hear it from somewhere. So I'm assuming that Shirley did eventually play it, or at least play it for Deanna, because Deanna said it didn't sound chopped and screwed to her. She been emotional, body changes, so that part is new. That part is not new. And okay. And I can believe that she probably going through menopause, but what do that have to do with this? Right, very convenient to cry when you get. What do they have to do with this? The lady that was asking Deanna why she's still holding grudges against. Well, if Deanna is holding a grudge against April, it would appear to me that the reason why she's holding a grudge against April is because April allegedly came out and lied about her husband having kids by other women, or at least another woman. That's why she's holding a grudge. You see what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. I would too if you lied on my mom. Right, if you lied on my man and refused to come back online, and say that you look. That's true too. I'm in menopause and yeah, one thing don't have nothing to do with girl. You need to get you some estrogen and stay offline if you that sick and upset. That don't make no sense. And then if the reaction that I would have if I was on menopause to all this, I would have been on her for days cussing motherfuckers out. If I was actively in menopause and I'm getting questioned and my name getting brought up about whatever in the first place, I'm not finna get questioned by no goddamn body on menopausal offer to the point where I feel like I gotta play victim and cry. I'm just cussing everybody slap the fuck out and moving it right along. Okay? I'm just saying. Menopause, no menopause, whatever. I don't understand how that girl thought she was exposing Deanna. By showing a receipt of Deanna confronting the female that lied on her husband with a script. Right. I don't understand. I don't get that. Folks kept calling April last night back to back. Yeah, they was calling. I caught that too, Lee, Miss O. I caught that they was calling her on the phone and she kept saying, I ain't answering. Girl, why you not answering? She said, LOL, it doesn't have any. Yeah, don't have menopause ain't got nothing to do with this. Nope. However, she has been claiming menopause and crying online. So, I mean, like, why are you crying online? Like, why are you falling weak like that? They have been calling her Weeping Wanda. I don't even. So, is that a new play? Like, it's just making you look bad. You're too old to act like that, especially around these parts. Because if you show any sign of weakness over here, they're gonna pounce on it. And April know that because April done it too. So why even come online acting like that? I'm confused. I just watched the video over at Kwani, and April was not rolling. Rolling. What do that mean? You don't roll with your nose? I don't get that. But okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to catch up on her. It don't. Yeah, no, it don't. It like I said, it made her look even worse. And also, what made her look bad was the fact that she was allowing herself to be questioned. I'd be goddamn if anybody is rolling weed. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Jessica B. Good to see. I ain't seen Jessica B in forever, right? Hey, Lady Tia. What making her look bad? It seemed like she trying to nigga explain, right? About the kukla, about the cocoa. Was it or was it not some cocoa? And what is it that you don't want this Heat and Ness to say about y'all meetup? And why the hell is you meeting up with these people anyway? And even Jay Wilson was brought into it. They asked the question of, Okay, yeah, I pulled up that thing with Sean Bradley put on his channel. So is that the weight loss that Jay Wilson was undergoing? Was the cocoa? And then she shared the cocoa with Jay, which I don't believe. Which I don't believe. But see, by her acting like this, it's making her question other meetups that she had with other people. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Which I'll be messy right now, but it just is what it is, okay? But here's the thing: if Deanna's husband does have outside likes, it's not their business. That's a private matter between her and her husband. Well, see, what happened was Deanna got a right to be offended because there is no receipt showing that he got no kid. It sounded like it was a lie. Ain't nobody showed a receipt. It's just been a phone conversation. Anybody can get on here and say anything. Jim, Miss Owen, everyone. The Bf Secta don't care. The Bf Secta don't give a damn about yours. And onside April know that, child. This is what April does when she is in the hot seat. Well, it's just her turn. She out family members or have some sort of issue just so she can escape. Well, they holding her feet to the fire this time, and they ain't letting her off the hook. Okay. So, right, that's what I'm saying. You in one sector with the rah-rah, but you over here crying about really nothing? Child. It sounds disingenuous. That's what they trying to say. And that love and care chick, she didn't do nothing but make it worse. So she will be questioning someone. And then my thing is, if you so sick and you going through menopause, why are you even clicking links? If you so, in the midst of, whatever it is that you're going through physically right now, why are you even online clicking links? And why do you keep trying to defend yourself the long way and it ain't working? It's getting worse. Like, I'm confused. These are just my questions, y'all. This is just my commentary. I'm just confused. I think she has been meeting with people when content creator. Yeah, we know that she do that. You know what I mean? We don't seen her do that, but it's making it look suspect now because of the rise of all of these questions. Do you see what I'm saying? I always look at it sideways. Right, that's true. I see why Deanna would be mad too. Absolutely, because April was supposed to be a friend. I get. And why start a rumor like that in general? And you ain't got no receipts to back it up. So you just flat out done lied on the woman's husband? It is nice when someone will take the time to meet you when you visit the city. But now, now see here. Now y'all know how I feel about that meetup stuff, right? I don't. Now see, didn't we know that this thing was going to reach a fever pitch? At the point in time when April went over there and April got on camera with Ness and this heat, didn't we in the Bf Secta that's been around for a while, Lady Tia, realize that when that happened, the shit was going to hit the fan? Okay? Because we love a good gate, right? So is this Nescation gate? Like, we love a good gate when it comes to these meet and greets. Like when Jay Wilson go on that cruise, it's going to be a gate. Okay? I mean, come on now. We love a good gate around here in the Bf Secta. So this really stuff is it's just done splintered. It's so much more involved than the Nest Gate situation now, because anytime you get a group of OGs going back and forth, it's done spiraled out of control. But we know that anytime you have a gate, we know that from Vegas Gate, we know that from a DC Gate. Anytime it's a gate going on, even Jay Wilson in his first meet and greet, I forgot what he called it. Not Juicycation is coming up. Anytime it's a meet and greet like that, it's gonna be some drama around here. Right, Lady T, it's gonna be a gate down around there to the cruise. Okay, child. They were also supposed to meet up with Dovie and have lunch, according to Ness. The whole thing, child. I knew when they was talking about drugs and April bringing them some right, Gloria. And see, here's the thing. I think that is James Caldwell the one that really got that part of it popped off because he said that April brought party favors. You see what I'm saying? Because if you owe Bf Secta and you say something like that in reference to some type of meet and greet, okay, it's gonna pop off. It's a whole gate now, but the whole gate ain't got nothing to do with, in my opinion, with Ness and this heat. It's got something to do with April and whoever. Oh, food junkie, child. Food Junkie, why they trying to say you in the weight loss surgery? And then they trying to say they was talking about some other person. But why was your name brought up in the first place, Food Junkie? I was like, what the hell? Why is they messing with Food Junkie? Why did that crazy lady even bring your name up, Food Junkie? I was like, girl, you might be overstepping. And then they said something about your chat, Food Junkie. I'm like, well, what the hell? Child, Anyway, Hershey said, Food Junkie, baby. I'm like, why is they messing with Food? No, good damn well, Food Junkie ain't had no damn weight loss surgery. He ain't got nothing to lose. My God. Oh, you didn't hear about it, Food Junkie? Child, hold on a minute. Hold on, Food Junkie. Food Junkie, can you hit the link? Child, because I want to be messy. But anyway, let me know if you can. I don't know if you're working out. The day that April went to visit Ness, she was fine. Is it me or is it a coincidence? I guess a coincidence? She had menopause. Is it because she's being accused? Good question. That's a good question. Let's keep it a buck. That's a good question of the drug allegation that's showing her phone to Ness. That's a good question. And I was also thinking another good question, Hershey, is she trying to play victim because she said a whole lot of stuff that she don't like when they was talking about what she might have said about Jay Dunn? Could that be the reason why she got the crying game going on? You know what I mean? Like, I'm confused. I'm going to talk. In my opinion, April talked to too many people offline. Well, now Sean Bradley said it years ago, stay off them phones. But we know April always done been in the background, right? So we know if you owe Bf Secta, I personally have heard a lot of things that April done in the background. I mean, she had something going on in the background with VS. Then she had something going on in the background with Sean Bradley. She done had something going in the background with Fire Babe. And it's just been, I'm sure it's some more stuff that I don't know nothing about. Okay? Or either it's been so much that I don't forgot. But there's a history going on here. And so when it comes to this in particular, I don't understand why she's trying to act. So there's got to be a reason why she acting like this when it comes to this particular situation with Ness and this heat. Because making it sound like something happened that she don't want to come out. Y'all see what I'm saying? And if nothing happened at all, why are you acting like this? That's why people keep questioning her. You know? It's really just that simple. Ooh. Is this really Tracy? Hold on, let me put my banner up. That's the reason why the question is going on, because you making it, April. If nothing didn't happen, but you making it seem like something happened, and it's tweaking people's interest. They want to know why you acting like this if nothing happened. Is this Tracy?
Yes.
Hey Tracy, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I heard you and your ex-husband had a conversation the other day.
Yes, we did. And he was like, he wants me and Dovie to keep his name out of our mouths. But I'm not talking about him.
Did Dovie really say she was pregnant by your husband?
Yes, I don't know.
Now Dovie knows she's too old to have a child. Dovie older than me. She ain't having no babies by no goddamn body, okay?
I know that.
Child. Let me read this real fast. I think she was talking about she's supposed to be cool. Like, you mean Jay Don Clorio, for instance? That's even exposed he? What? Why would April put us? I don't know. Or wouldn't he be exposing herself to? If you would think Demons, you would think, yeah, absolutely. Yes, it can make you cry. I mean, yeah, menopause can make you cry, and can make you lash out and all of that. But that is not what's going on here. That's what people are saying. See, the really discussion ain't even about menopause. Because if you're really that upset, why are you even online? Hold on, let me see this, Miss Dovie. Is this you, Miss Dovie?
Yes, darling. How are you?
So, Miss Dovie, you supposed to be pregnant by Tracy's husband?
Let me tell you something. All that was in fun and game. I don't know Tracy, and I don't know her husband. Tracy the one that go out and just try to find random people like Dovie to argue with to put her in it. So she don't let from that other woman that she said that committed suicide. This here lying ass goddamn hungry damn girl that let the YouTube street fool her into divorcing this damn man. She run after that damn man. I don't know that damn man and don't know this hoe either. So listen, I'm going to read why that I had said that, so just to say something for coming out my mouth. I don't know this goddamn woman. I don't know her track. Her track is, I do know she's a big liar and she wants to keep shit going. And then all the time when she keeps something going till you hear me, she only keeps them with followers to put that man in. I don't know that goddamn man. Don't know this goddamn line.
I have somebody out here
but I'm here to tell you today, Tracy, same thing that man told you. Don't have me have to root your ass up. You hear me? Don't have me have to put a camera on your motherfucking ass to root your ass up and you to shake your goddamn mouth, okay? I will have your ass running through them walks. That's what I'm doing. I will have your ass running through them damn trucks. Don't have me have to put your ass on a goddamn camera to leave me alone. I don't even know this your damn woman. Hold
up. Well, let me ask a question, Tracy. Do you think Miss Dovie is pregnant by food junkies? Is that you?
Yes.
Because I need some help. But I got a question, Tracy. Do you really think? Well, wait, I got a question, Tracy. Do you really think that Miss Dovie is fooling with your husband?
Hell no, Dovie ain't doing shit.
But then why you want to put me into y'all stuff? I don't even know this your woman. Okay? I live and I do my life. I'm too beautiful enough. I don't deal with crack. I don't deal with
I got a question. I
don't deal with American guys, period. She just wants to have something come out of her mouth. Oh, don't say this. I don't even know that man see through Tracy bullshit. He's been with her long enough to know that she is nothing but liar. She wants some attention. Nobody don't go in there in that hole, but I'm here to tell you here today, bitch. You don't put my name out your mouth, I'm gonna root your ass up. I'm gonna see you that you do be running through the woods and drive a damn pepper with that shit, and you can't keep that shit in your damn pepper. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fix your ass. Keep my name out your mouth. I ain't no one to get messed with. I don't play with damn children. I don't play with your ass. I don't play with his ass. Go and get a ticket from them for you hear me, gal. Go and get ticket from him. This ain't what you want with Dovie. Leave me alone, Tracy. Leave me a damn alone. I don't know you. I don't know that man. Leave me alone. Miss Olivia, I'm saying it right now for everybody. I don't know that man. I don't know Tracy. I just said that Tracy kept on saying it, and then I just picked up and just said some damn crazy ass shit. Hey, you got the two podcasts together. God, girl, go get your mother.
Miss Olivia, I'll come back later or not about I'll come back. Thanks for having me, baby. Gotta go.
I'm let me tell you this do something for me to say thanks for. Go, girl, die, hang yourself with that crackhead.
You gonna hang yourself, bitch.
Both of you are so damn beautiful. You damn crackhead is so damn beautiful, okay? Y'all look lovely. Anyway, she won't come out here with no damn you gonna get a damn crack rock. She going
lady. I got a question. Can I ask a question?
I'll fuck you up, you
girl. Please, get your ass, boy, clean your ass. Is that your nurse there? Is that even your nurse? If she got your ass, you up in the back your leg, you up in the air, take your damn back. Is that your nurse? I want to know, is that your nurse that clean your ass? You see what I'm saying? She just wants this opportunity. She just wants this guy out of me. But guess what? I'm not gonna feed your hungry food stamp looking ass. Okay, bitch? Go and try that to someone else. You know, went over there, there's a lady that she don't just constantly come. I don't even know this goddamn trash, nor to know that goddamn crackhead man.
Ooh, well, can I ask a question?
For him to have a conversation with her. That's how the people use somebody else. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Look at me and look at him. Do that look like my style? I don't deal with American men. I'm too aroused for that. I don't deal with American men. Never have.
Oh my God, Miss Dovie.
So
Miss Dovie.
Because you know why she put those for to get some clout to just for to have conversation with this man. When he ain't
right,
Sunday, when
Miss Dovie, I got a question. Miss Dovie, oh girl, I'm about to mute you, Miss Dovie. You don't let me ask the question.
Oh girl, I wouldn't do that. Go ahead, Miss. I would go. Go ahead, Miss Olivia. Go ahead.
I had a question. So Tracy, who is the white woman, and why did you call Miss Dovie an N bitch in the presence of the white woman? Tracy, you still on here? You ain't talking, Tracy?
But she run her ass up here.
I just want to know who the hell the white woman was, and why.
The white woman that calls that she is lonely. The white woman may be a neighbor or somebody that you know that she just trying to pick a conversation just for somebody just trying to. Because the Bf Secta don't mess with no crazy lunatic bitch like her with all her damn lies. That's what that white lady was there for.
Oh,
for company. For company. She lonely. So she get the white girl to sit on the porch with her because she lonely.
Lord Jesus. Well, I just want to know why she called.
Billie Jean, how you doing, daughter? You want to address me? You want to address me? Then they run you off. Hey, you trying to address me? I'm Billie Jean. Okay, thank you very much. I am. Don't let me have to skin your ass like a damn
Click the link, Billie Jean, if you want to. Oh, she said she just did address you, Miss Dovie.
Well, okay, then you did address me, then okay, and I'll address you back. So that conversation between me and you, addressing one another, that is over with. So,
what y'all into it about?
Thank you for letting me come up on your panel and wake this morning as a little shop. No, I don't know that man. And y'all know, y'all see me, you see my style. I deal with nothing but island men. I am a Jamaican lover. I never date American men. Did you see that thing? Of course not.
Ooh, child. So, Miss Dovie, you was just picking with Tracy. That's why you said you was pregnant by her husband, and Tracy took it and ran with it. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, man. No. Tracy always just trying to jug us. She would go through this whole sector from everybody, from Brooke to everybody. Then Brooke told her, I told you that Dovie had the one that had your dude. Look at me. I don't deal with nothing like that. That's garbage. So Brooke had told her, and listen, Brooke ain't had to tell Tracy World want to hear anything. So Brooke said to her, I see that. I told you all the while. Guess what happened? I'm laying right there on the couch, and I told Jeffrey
why you with Billie Jean into it though?
Cause Billie Jean just told me say shut the fuck up bitch or something. That's why she said it right here in your chat.
Yeah, I mean I seen that, but I thought it was something behind.
That's why I cussed Billie Jean. Now, Billie Jean ain't got nothing to do with it. I just addressed her in the chat for what you just said. So I'm not dragging Billie Jean in this here. Right, Billie Jean addressed me and I answer her. That ain't got nothing to do with what is going on. Billie Jean ain't got nothing to do with this here.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know, but I want him. Tracy tried to hit the link and then it popped off. Tracy, if you still listening, why the hell did you have that white woman on the thing with you when you was calling? She mad cause I told her the STFU. Oh, okay, Billie Jean. But Tracy, why you had that white woman on that thing and you called her a NB in the presence of the white woman? Like, what was that about? And then you showed her on there. Like, I'm confused. Like, that really was out of order. Like somebody just said. I'm just trying to figure out what that was for. And my thing is, Tracy, do you really think in the back of your mind somewhere that Miss Dovie and your husband got something going on? Is that why you so mad at Dovie for real? Like, I'm just trying to make it make sense, y'all.
Okay, let me tell you something, Miss Olivia. She's not mad with me. She just wanted to have a beef with me, just as with a fake beef or some shit that she want to get just for to have something to say. So she say something about Dovie. Dovie say something to bring people. No, I don't play those crackhead games like that. I don't. She don't have no beef. She come in my room all the time. She don't have no beef or nothing with me. She just does that. She know good and well that I don't even know her ass, know that damn crackhead that's the favorite husband of her. I don't even know his ass. She just wanted to have something to say, and then her and old sorry ass Brooke that can't have no baby that lied Which I told you from the get-go that the bitch can't have a baby nor shit one out. So anyway, so she and then Brooke had told her, see Tracy, I told you, her that she had took your husband did that. At first thing, I'm not in Florida. So that is what that she nobody didn't put in that. That's what Tracy World wants. Tracy World just want to get something going on in the sector. Everything that she tried.
Since you mentioned Florida, let me ask you this: was you supposed to have a meet and greet with this Heat and Ness? Was you supposed to have lunch with them or something?
That was when I was in Florida. They told me like about in February when they come in June, they would like for me to have steaks and lobster with them. And I said, okay, but see, I don't eat that. So but so that don't make me be in Florida when they come. That's not my style. As a matter of fact, that it's really not my style. But I will go and meet the greet with them, just say hi and bye. But I wouldn't get like I'm hungry that I got to have. No, that's not my style. I don't even.
Well, basically, you didn't meet up with them. I get it. Let me ask.
I'm not nowhere near Florida.
Okay, I got you. Well, I understand. Okay, that answered that question. I had a question about that too. Sassy, if you're still in the chat, Sassy, what do you think about Langston? What do you call himself? Talent popping up on Ness's panel, getting into it with this Heat yesterday. Now I saw a little bit of that, and Langston and this Heat didn't click the link until Langston was up there talking about y'all past relationship and y'all business and stuff. Sassy, what you think about what they were saying about the Langston dude, you being his beard or whatever? And do you think that
Miss Olivia, I'm gonna drop down
I'm talking to Sassy.
I say I'm gonna drop down. You can let anybody else come up. I'm done what I had to say.
Okay, thank you, Miss Joe. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, everybody. Sorry about that, Food Junkie.
Yeah, Food Junkie, you click the link again if you want to, because I didn't get to have a conversation with Food Junkie. But Sassy, if you're still in the chat, would you like to respond to that? You know. And I still want to know. And then Hershey said I think Hershey said it was a camera slip. When the white woman was in the background with a old girl. Somebody gonna put here. Child, I'm confused. This Sassy Soul says this Heat has always been obsessed with us. She deserves all the shade. I felt like the reason why this Heat hit the panel is because the Sassy dude, the Langston hit the panel, and I felt like she thought she was trying to take over the conversation, because did this Heat feel like Talent was trying to get with Ness, because Ness got quiet when that happened, and Ness let the Talent dude and this Heat kind of go after, and it seemed like they was arguing over the girl, over who was gonna get the girl. And I was like, what the hell? Is this Food Junkie? Hey, Food Junkie.
It's me.
Oh, thank God it's you, child, because I didn't even put the banner up, child. Oh, Lord. So anyway, child, Food Junkie.
What's up?
What the hell did they bring your name up for last night?
I don't know who, where, what, why, when, how.
Okay, baby, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm trying to smoke a cigarette, child. They got me hyped up. So last night, Deanna and On-Site April and this chick called Love and Kurt was up there going back and forth, right? And then some kind of way it got brought, the Love and Kurt brought your name up. At first she was saying, I thought she was saying you was having had a weight loss surgery, and everybody was like, Food Junkie ain't had no weight loss surgery. And then I guess she got your name mixed up with some lady named Shan or something like that. The post had a weight loss surgery. Then the Shan lady said she didn't have no weight loss surgery. She got a trainer. She worked her weight off organically. I guess she went on the diet and all this and all that. But my thing was the Love and Curl lady trying to be slick when she brought your name up in the first place. I was confused about that, because I was like, what the heck is she bringing up? And then they said something about something supposed to happen in one of your lives in your comment section, Food Junkie. And I'm like, well, what the hell do Food Junkie got to do with this?
All I gotta say is this right here. I hope that everyone chooses to keep my name out of this bullshit, because if I choose to have to expose these people for who the fuck they are, then I gonna like it. And y'all know how I expose people. I bring legitimate receipts. I bring emails. I bring pictures. I bring conversations that we've had because I give a fuck about the people like that. So love and care. Keep my name out your mouth subconsciously or however you choose to do it. Just keep my name out your mouth.
Right, and then see that's what I was saying. I think that your name was brought up on purpose by the Love and Care chick because you and Deanna is cool with each other, and so I think she was trying to throw you in the mix, Food Junkie. But then it got sidetracked. But I was gonna ask about it because I'm like, what fuck Food Junkie got to do with anything?
I hope not. She tried to do it purposely because if I choose to show emails that she been sending me back in the days, send me pictures and stuff worth not of herself.
Question. So the Love and Care chick used to send you emails back in the day?
And pictures.
Oh, no. For real?
Miss Olivia, I always drop Easter eggs on this thing. Remember I said back in the days a long time ago, y'all in the chat maybe remember this as well. A lot of these people on here been trying to get with me, knowing that I'm gay.
Oh, wait a minute. The Love and Care chick tried to get with you?
I'm just saying, Olivia. Let
me sidetrack very for the conversation. I was thinking about this, right? I was thinking about this the other day when I saw you popped up the other day, and you was online. I said, you know what? It is a good thing for a whole lot of women in the United States of America and abroad that Food Junkie is gay and that he has a husband, because if he was a heterosexual male, a lot of women would be in trouble because you would be a whore. Okay. We already know that wolf pussy done been exposed to you, right? And now you said this chick tried to get with you back in the day, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, he would be trouble. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Anyway, that was just on the side. Or I was thinking, I was like, oh Lord, that better be no, because Food Junkie could have been through a whole lot of. Even now, you see what the problem is, Food Junkie, is why they keep trying to holler at you in the background. It's because you got this kind of like masculine thing about you, and then you real cute, and so it gets it gets some women confused, especially somebody like a Love and Care. Like she don't care what you say. She one of them kind of people to think she can stray away from the gay or whatever. It's because of your tone, like how you carry yourself, if that makes sense.
I hear you. Let me see if I can pull up an email or last night. Let me see if I can pull up an email.
So now I know why she brought your name up. Because she was thinking about you. See? I got a question solved. I got a question answered. Period. So Love and Care have done sent pictures and emails to Food Junkie. So now we know why Food Junkie's name was on the Love and Care chick's tongue last night. Like out of the blue, his name popped up, and I couldn't understand why is Food Junkie's name popping up. I was confused, but now we know why. Because she was trying to get with Food Junkie.
Well, like I said, she ain't the only one. Like people think that I be lying. I don't have to lie about nothing that I say. I haven't lied yet. So why would I start lying now?
I know. I just did, but I was confused as to why your name popped up in the middle of all this when you didn't have nothing to do with it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you was on her brain, like for no reason at all, because it didn't have nothing to do with what was going on between her and Deanna about the video of the bathtub. Did you hear the audio that Deanna and them was talking about of on-site April talking about Deanna's man? Did you hear that video, Food Junkie? Because I didn't hear it. Yeah,
I mean, it was like all of Shelly's things, and nothing against Shelly was not, but it was sound like it was Borgen. It sounded like it was underwater. It sounded like it was, you know what I'm saying? You have to like really listen to hear what was being said. But the thing is, this whole thing with Deanna and On-Site started, you know what I'm saying, because of that. It started because On-Site was on the phone with Shelly talking mess about Deanna and her husband. Regardless if it's true or not true, because but if it was true, why is there no receipts? But that's how that whole thing between On-Site and Deanna got started. Because for whatever reason, On-Site chose to talk to Shelly and try to get in with Shelly was not and say this about Deanna's husband. And when Deanna talked to her On-Site about it was not, On-Site didn't come back and say, well, you know what? It wasn't true. I lied. And she still didn't say it was true. I lied yesterday. Even when Deanna was asking her, then why did you say it? Right. She never said it's not true.
Right. She didn't even say, I'm sorry, or it wasn't true, or even I wasn't on the phone. What she said was it was chopped and screwed, and she didn't mean it like it. But at the genesis of, you did have a conversation with Shelly about Deanna's husband. And it sounded like you was telling a lie because you ain't brought no receipts. So I figured that's why Deanna didn't like on-site April too. I figured that too. But my thing is, if why would Love and Care bring that up if she supposed to been defending April because it was making April look bad?
Did you catch yesterday, Miss Olivia, when on-site said that Love and Care is kind of slow?
Yeah, I caught that part. She said it, and then later on in the thing, she said she wasn't. They asked her, was the woman slow or something? She was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. But she had already said that she was kind of slow.
Right.
I caught that. Yeah, I got that part. I heard that. So that was kind of backpedaling right there. But I was also confused as to how they got in touch with each other so fast. I was like, oh, okay. And that's what made it seem like a setup.
But did you also catch the lie that was told yesterday? When Love and Care was talking, April was like, well, you have to give me your information so I can give you my new number because I have a different phone.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, on-site said she had to text Deanna to let Deanna know to come get over there. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I'm not involved, but I'm hearing what's going on, and it's just like, okay, things don't add up. But so if you had a new phone and this person was quote unquote your daughter, wouldn't you still have their number somewhere involved? But Deanna and you haven't really been talking like that for at least 6 months. Yeah, you have her number right there quickly.
So, see, that's another question that I have. How did April get her on the phone so quick? And then somebody said earlier that the woman still had April's phone, but if April got a new phone, okay, I can understand she still got a new number, but still, how's it that she got her on the phone so fast? See, that sounded so. Yeah, I caught it. It sounded very suspect. Yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah, you're right. I agree.
So it's me looking out from the outside looking in. It sounded to me as if it was somehow concocted to try to show Deanna in a bad light. But all it ended up showing was that on-site really can't be trusted because if you send her something was not, she's gonna be behind the scenes sending it to other people was not talking about it.
Right, I agree. That's what it ended. That's what I was saying earlier, Food Junkie. If she supposed to been making Deanna look bad, what you did was made on-site April look bad. That's what you did.
Correct.
Because the whole thing smelled of setup, whether it was or not. That's what it sounded like because of the fact that on-site said she hadn't talked to the woman in a couple of years, but all of a sudden you got her on the phone.
Right.
And then she didn't call out the fact, and on-site didn't call out the fact that whatever it was that loving Care lady was trying to convey made her look bad. So why she didn't cuss her out too?
I just think that this whole mess shows people who people really are, regardless of if you like somebody or not, you cool somebody or not. Right. If you're not looking at the facts of the situation,
right,
then you are willingly being obtuse.
Yeah, absolutely. See, that's the question, because I don't have no dog in the fight. This is just my commentary, but from me on the outside looking in, it didn't look like it was in April's favor. It made April look even worse. It kind of validated why they had been questioning her for a couple of days, because all that crying and stuff made it seem like she was guilty of something, right? Which really kind of validated what James Caldwell said that got it started, is that and what he said was she bought party favors when she went and seen them, right? So she's been crying ever since. So it kind of validates what he said at first, in my opinion. And it seemed like April was trying to like walk it back by using this lady. Now, whether it's true or not, that's what it looked like to me.
Let's talk about that for a second since you brought it up. I don't have a dog in this fight. I love everybody as always.
Me too.
But when James said party favors, and if you saw that video of James really was big up in April. He was complimenting her, was not saying that she was the life of the party, she was a savior of the whole situation.
Right, because she was.
So when April went live, first thing she mentioned was, who said I brought cocaine? I ain't bring no cocaine. And I'm like, no one said cocaine.
Oh, wait a minute. Question.
And now, hold on. Let me finish this thought. Now, all of a sudden, there's videos out here showing you in the background, leaning, sitting back, coffin. Now I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying, based on what the video is showing, it looked as though what you were so afraid of coming out has came out.
Right.
Sorry,
Ooh,
what's the question?
So the question that I got, so the person that said James Cowell said party favors, right?
Right.
But April is the one that brought up the cocaine word. She actually said that.
On her video, yes. The video what she did was she cussed out James and said she didn't cuss out James.
Yeah.
She said she literally said cocaine.
Oh wow.
I ain't bringing them nothing. They told you what I brought.
Oh wow. So now it's making it seem like she told on herself. Is that why she's doing all the crying?
As a deflection to me and a distraction.
Wow, it sound like that to me too. What? Oh, child. Wait a minute. But so, because I know that she was particularly hurt by that comment right there. But what I didn't know was that she said the cocoa word first.
She said it first on camera, on live.
James Cowell said party favors.
Right.
And party favors could have implied anything. You know what I mean? But if she the one said the cocoa word first, then it seemed like now that she's been trying to deflect off of that ever since. Like a hit dog hollering. Because if she the one brought it up and he didn't say that out of his mouth, if he didn't say the C word out of his mouth, and she said it out of her mouth, it's kind of seeming like she trying to deflect away from the fact that she the one brought up the cocoa word, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't understand. Right, party favors could be balloons. Right, it could have been anything.
Or it could have been that bottle they was drinking out of.
Right, true. It could have been anything. But if she the one brought up the cocoa word, the booger sugar, like Leslie just said, then that's kind of suspect in my opinion.
Right.
So if you still, my thing, like you said, it's a deflection. So if it's a deflection, that's the reason why people keep questioning. That's why it's been going on for days. Because she making herself look guilty.
And I'm saying, like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight, but my point is, everyone's watching what you're doing. And if you are going through a medical situation, well, it's not, then it's best if you stay offline and deal with that privately and then come back when you are done with that.
Right. Yeah, because it don't make no sense. Because but see, I'm a woman and I done went through menopause. And I was this and all that she doing is I wouldn't have time for all that. Don't make no sense. I'm confused. It's making it seem like it's a deflection. It make it seem like you're trying to do a pity party thing because you done went too far with what you done said when you met up with Ness and this heat, and or what really happened that you don't want to come out. But now you're gonna throw this pity party menopause thing in. As a means to deflect away from that, trying to make people feel sorry for you, but you making yourself look guilty in just the beef sector, and you made it worse with the crying thing, which is what I think Sean Bradley was trying to say. Well, April, why you acting like this? And that's what a lot of people been trying to say. So I don't know.
But yeah, I just find I think it's kind of crazy when you have people who once had some type of esteem about themselves over here, which for you know me, how I think about that. There's some bullshit regardless anyway, because no one on here could give me some esteem. But people take this stuff as real life and their whole sense of being when it looks like they are falling,
right,
or have fallen, I should say. And you're anything to grasp that straw. But we also know the content of people's character on here as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people here go from place to place to place to place to place to place to place, hopefully to be accepted and hopefully to be, seen in a certain light. You even go to your enemies just because they're liking you for the moment to befriend them in order to upset someone else or think that you're upsetting someone else.
Well, and then also it seemed like in the past, like I don't know if the past is just catching up to April. I'm gonna say allegedly, and like I said, I don't have nothing against April or nobody else, but this is my commentary, and this is the way that I am deciphering the information. So we know for a fact that April in the past has been assigned behind the scenes with almost everybody, right? Sean Bradley, Five Babe, VS. You know, she go from place to place. Seemed like at one point in time trying to start stuff. Even currently in the Mo 3 sector has, you know, some stuff done popped off because of April. So do you? I mean, like, what? That's why I don't. I'm trying to figure out: is she trying to rework her YouTube persona, or is she just not wanting to get the stuff to catch up with her that she done in the past? Is she just trying to cover for alleged drug use in Miami? Like, what do you think is really going on with that scenario? That's all I want to know.
A rolling stone gains no moss.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. And Lady Tilden said, that's it, Miss Olivia. All the stuff in the past is coming back to bite. I get that too, Lady Tilden, you know, but see, she did that stuff. So why not stand in it? Like, it's making you look weak now. When saw Bambi, April went to cursing. Yeah, and then why did she go to cursing when she saw Bambi? Like, what was that about? See, I'm confused. Like, I don't understand. And then why are you bowing down to why are you allowing yourself to be questioned by those people in particular? Why you ain't cussing out everybody? Because that's what old on-site April would do. I'm confused.
I don't know who it was, but yesterday someone said, "Where's that suck my dog's dick energy at?"
Right, where is that energy at? That's what people is trying to figure out. Like, I don't. Do you feel condemned for all the stuff that you done over the years? Like, what is really going on? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But that Love and Care chick, she didn't do nothing but make mess. She expedited the questioning of on-site because, and then plus what you just said, you just validated the fact that she been in people's emails, sending pictures and sending emails to people and stuff. So she messy too. So my thing is, okay, how messy have you really been? Because you seem like you're real confused. And how valid is the information that you've been trying to send? And what was the information that you've been sending all these years to these people in the background to make you think that you was helping them at some point in time? Because you just said she even done sent some stuff to you. So who all was she sending stuff to?
And like I said, people think that I'm out here just exposing people left and right. No. Leave me alone. Leave me out of it what's not, and you won't be exposed. Right. And y'all know when I expose things was not, that shit is legitimate and it sticks. So stop. Like, leave me out. Don't even Freudian slip my name.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying last night. I'm like, okay, so what Food Junkie got to do this? Because as soon as your name came out of her mouth, I was like, of course it's gonna, put a light bulb over my head. And I'm thinking when I come live this morning, I'm going to ask the question, what in the world do Food Junkie have to do with this? Why was his name even brought up at all? And was it a Freudian slip, or did she say it on purpose?
She ain't saying it on purpose. I know she ain't that slow.
Child.
I'm just saying she ain't that slow, because my thing is, like I said, like I've always said, leave me alone. Just let me eat my little salads. Let me come on wherever I want to, or not, and be corny. Let me do all that stuff, whatever. Because I don't have time to sit here and really drag you like that. Because I actually do have a life outside of this YouTube streets.
Child. Let me read you this, Food Junkie. What you think about this? This I Choose Happiness says, I can say this April is afraid to say anything to or about Ness and this heat because they have dirt on her regarding the booger sugar. Also, Ness placed the camera in the right place so April could get caught. Oh wow. What do you think about that?
Facts.
That's deep.
Facts. Cause but y'all fail to realize, like, there's so much stuff on these streets about these people that a lot of people choose to forget because they're so busy worried about what's the next story, what part of the story that they can put themselves into and search themselves into for them to get clicks and views, opposed to just sitting back and watching and listening to a lot of stuff. This ain't the first time illicit drugs has been connected to certain people.
Right. You know
what I'm saying?
See, here's the thing, Food Junkie. I'm glad you said it because at the beginning of the video, I was talking about what the title of the video saying the beef sector was beefing. That's what I meant about the old beef sector. That's what I meant about unscripted beef, unscripted narratives. Do you see what I'm saying? Because what's done come about out of the on-site April Ness and this Heat meetup, but what's done ricocheted back was old unscripted beef, legitimate beef. They even pulled out Deanna in it and her husband. You know what I mean? Sean Bradley and Deanna got into it. First, it was James Caldwell, you know, in April going back and forth with whatever that was about. It ricocheted. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
It throws it back to unscripted beef, the real stuff. And a lot of people, because they knew and they don't do their research, they don't really understand what's going on because this is old for real Bf Secta beef going on, and it's real beef and it ain't scripted. Like it ain't a false narrative, like it really happened.
And what's funny about that is that even with the whole SB and Deanna thing, that was premeditated by SB.
Well, yeah, right. I agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Because my thing is, what Deanna asked him was a legitimate question. Why are you so worried about the fact that she said that we're still cool? Why are you worried about who's cool with me?
Right.
Keep my name out of it. Well, it's not. And then that's when the whole thing happened. My point is this.
When he popped up there to poke with Deanna, we know that.
He popped up, like, first of all, he don't like Nika. He don't like April. As soon as Nika and April got into it with James, where was he at? In their face smiling.
And he really don't, and he don't even like Pizarro or Brianna or none of them, you know, but he going along to get along because Pizarro got the hot chat right now, and he keep, you know, feel like Sean Bradley like to put a battery in people back, right? And so he feel like he can play Pizarro like that by putting a battery in her back because for some reason she looks up to him or whatever it seemed like. You know what I mean? And so that's really all this going on because he don't like none of them.
But he told, remember back in the day, he told us he used to start shit when he was younger and sit back and watch the fireworks.
Exactly. And that's all he's doing right now. And now his weapon of choice is Pizarro's platform. That's all this going on.
Right.
So I agree with you. Absolutely. Because now he's supposed to be cool with everybody. And he the one that started calling Brianna Burger Brie. That's how that got hot on the streets. You know what I mean? And he feel like Pizarro is so illiterate that she not gonna catch on the fact that he just using her, you know, to start crap anyway. That's really all that's going on with that.
So he can sit back and say, "Well, I have nothing to do with this. All I'm doing is talking about it." No, you're instigating it. You are setting little fires.
You instigating it. He's setting little fires, like he put that thing on his community wall that I showed about the Booger Sugar and Jay Wilson when April and Jay Wilson met up in Miami. You know, he said it came from Lipstick Alley, but why did you repost it if you ain't trying to poke? And I haven't really had a chance to go see what Jay Wilson said in response to that this morning because I know he was live, but I want to come live and talk about all the chicanery that happened on Pizarro's live last night. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
But why would you throw that in after blue? Why you don't even like Ask April? Why would on-site April? I'm sorry, you don't even like on-site April. Y'all been into it, so why would you get up there to ask on-site what's going on with her that led to you and Deanna getting into it? So did you really come up there to get into it with Deanna in the first place? Is that why you clicked the link originally? Do you say that was another question that I had?
He wanted to try to see if he could elicit a response from Deanna and see how we're gonna go, because really she really does ignore him.
Right. That's what I was thinking. See, because he didn't have to click the link to ask April, you know, because he asked a couple of times why she acting like this, basically. So, but Deanna's up there, and all of a sudden you gonna click the link, and you know y'all gonna get into it. As soon as you say one thing wrong, you know Deanna is gonna let you have it. So that's why you hit the link, right?
Right.
That's what it sounded like to me. But I'm like, okay. I don't believe HW. Who is HW? Would do any
Heat
drugs.
Wave.
Oh, Heat Wave? Would do any Heat Wave? What
is
Heat Wave?
Not Heat Wave. Not Heat Wave. I'm sorry. What's her name? This Heat? I guess I don't know. Don't get me lying.
Yeah. Who is HW? Choose happiness. A little let alone with April. Because he knows. He knows what the Bf Secta gives. I don't believe that. Who is HW? I'm confused.
Oh, Jay Wilson.
Oh, Jay. No, Jay. Child. Jay Wilson is not gonna do no Booger Sugar. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No.
Now, if she brought him some illegal Ozempic, then maybe.
Okay. Also, or something like that. But Booger Sugar, no. No. That ain't his thing right there. So you're right, Food Junkie, some Ozipic or Wegovy or whatever they call them drugs. But Booger Sugar, no. I don't know, Sweet and Low. Sweet and Low says she don't want Ness and Heat to talk about that pig. It's got to be something more than that, because they've been saying that for years. I mean, that ain't even nothing new right there. You know what I mean? So, yeah. No, Jay Whistle would absolutely never do that type of drug. No, that is not even in his character, child. No. Not no Booger Sugar and Jay Wilson. They don't even match. Don't even sound right. Woo, Food Junkie. Like I said, but at least I know why. At least one question that I got answered was, why did Food Junkie's name come up in it? And now I know why your name came up in it at the end of the day. It's because the chick was contacting you at one point in time in the background as well. So it really wasn't. I mean, she was. I like you said, it could have been a Freudian slip, but I think that your name was gonna come up regardless, because in her mind, see, she's not able to articulate what she's trying to do. She's trying to be messy, but she don't know how to do it right. So when she inserted your name, she was trying to be messy, but it didn't come across that way. But I caught it because I was gonna ask, because I'm thinking, what the hell Food Junkie got to do with this? So that's why your name came up. It came out of her mouth in the first place, in my opinion.
Right. But
so
these people grasp at straws. They really do. They want to be part of something. Well, it's not so bad that they're willing to do anything, you know what I'm saying, for that type of attention. But when I start paying attention to you, well, it's a whole different type of attention that you don't want.
Exactly. She don't want it. She thought she wanted it. She thinks she wanted it, but she really don't want it. I mean, she can't even properly articulate her stance, Food Junkie. So I don't even understand why she want any smoke from anybody. Deanna, April, you, Sean Bradley, anybody. She don't want it.
But like, all that did was show you the pattern of behavior that certain people have.
Right.
Some people's face was not, and then as you know, talking about you behind your back.
The backstabbers. So yeah.
You know, and I feel like, like I said, I'm not involved in all this. So like, I'm watching what y'all put out here, and I'm watching it only from certain people. Because I said yesterday, only saw what happened in replay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be nervous. So like I said, I'm in your chat, I'm in Deanna's chat, I'm in James's chat. Those are people's chat that I get my information from, and then from there I go back and look at and see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you absolutely. Well, see, I didn't get to see it last night. I had to do the red ball thing so I could do the commentary, because what tweaked to my interest was SLTV's video was going down my timeline, because I don't have time to watch 5-hour lives. But she had a clip of Sean Bradley and Deanna into it, and so that's what led me on to. That's the reason why we're having this video this morning. Because after I listened to that clip, I went to Pizarro's video and heard all of that love and curse stuff, and the Deanna thing, and the Sean Bradley thing, and so yeah, you're right. I wasn't over there either, but I caught the replay because of what SLTV the clip that she showed, and I wanted to know what was going on, because I was like, hold up, this is for real Bf Secta beef right here. This is OG Bf Secta. So yeah, that's what led me to it. Other than that, I wouldn't have clicked on it. I wouldn't even been talking about it today if I didn't see that clip of SLTV. I would keep it above. So I agree with you. Yeah. So yeah, I believe a few people was behind the scene with Skillet with that court situation with James. He mentioned that after the last clip. Now I had a question about that too, Hershey, because I know I felt like James was trying to say something without saying it when it came to that his court case. So was he trying to imply that perhaps April had something going on behind the scenes about that as well? Do you think that, Hershey? What'd you say, Food Junkie?
I think that what James was trying to say, or what he did say, is that although, because every time, let me just put this out there, and I'm not trying to beef with nobody or whatever, but let me just put this out there. Every time, if you're so not interested in what's going on, if someone's calling you and telling you about what's going on, what's not, you're not interested in it really, first thing you do is say, I don't want to hear about that, what's not, let's move on. Or don't follow with the bullshit. But if Skillet is calling Sean every time something's going on with this case, clearly you have a vested interest in what's going on.
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So every time Sean comes here and say, well, he don't care, but yet you have all the details about it, was not. You know what went down in this court case situation. Not only you, but several people, because James said that there's people sitting in this chat was not who knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So my point is that
I also believe that when it comes to Sean Bradley, he had a large part to play with that whole IHOP situation.
Right. So, but with all that being said by James and not being quote unquote said by Sean, it's all about you thinking that you have some type of power or some type of control. Because remember, Sean used to always say, "Oh, I can keep a secret." There's people tell me stuff all the time that I don't talk about. So my thing is, it's this whole. Let me put about this faggotry that goes on here. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think that you're special because you think that you are a secret holder, when the reality is you can't hold water. Because you can't let you keep talking. You're constantly keep telling on yourself. You constantly keep talking about what's going on. You constantly keep letting people know that you really can't be trusted. Because if you actually do some critical listening and some active listening, well, it's not. He says everything. He tells everything while not saying nothing. So James' whole point is, I'm gonna sit up here and let y'all know all my business because I don't have to. You keep assuming y'all keep playing these games, well, it's not, but sooner or later it's gonna come bite you.
Yeah, I agree. Well, do you think it's gonna turn back around and bit April now, and April can't take the heat? Do you think it's what's going on with that situation?
April can never take the heat. I mean, and I said, love her. Don't fuck with her though, but love her because I know who she is. So even when James says stuff like, I feel about her today like I always feel about her was not, I understand that. Because April, she's a good time. She's funny. She's fun. But you can't trust her as far as you can see her or throw her. I mean, and not being rude about that. I mean, like I said, I hope my name don't ever come up. Just keep my name alone, and I'll keep my little secrets to myself.
Wow, yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. I hope your name do come back up, Food Junkie.
Yo, messy ass. I just hope my name don't come up because, like I said, there's so much stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Well, see, that's why
I think that's why the Love and Care chick, your name came out of her mouth. See, she didn't do that shit on purpose. It wasn't a slip note. She did it for a reason. I don't. She just didn't know how to pull off the messy. That's my thing.
Because if my name comes up, well, it's not. There could be some real tears on these YouTube streets.
That's what I'm saying. So it was not just by mistake. It was a Freudian slip. She just didn't know how to pull off the messy correctly. She couldn't properly execute the messy.
All the time, like, y'all are nice. I'm not nice. I just look nice. It's a difference. I'm not nice because I give a fuck about people's feelings like that because fuck your feelings for real. Because my thing is, James is nice because April would have got drugged if I was him.
Child. Oh, Deanna. Hey, girl. We've been talking about you, Deanna, child. Talking about the situation last night and the Love and Care chick and what she was trying to say, but she didn't say it. Said she was trying to make you look bad, but she made April look bad. Call herself dragging you, but she wasn't dragging you. She really was dragging April. All of that stuff, Deanna, and the Love and Care person was so fucking confusing. I don't understand what was the origin behind Sean Bradley coming up there to be messy. Deanna, we just been talking about the thing last night, child. And Food Junkie's name came up, and I caught that from the Love and Care chick. And then Food Junkie told us if you just, came in, Deanna, that the Love and Care chick, you still waiting on her to get. I'm still waiting on her to get it out too, child. But she brought Food Junkie's name up. Then Food Junkie said that she done emailed me and sent me pictures too before in the past. So we was talking about the fact that I don't think that she let his name come out of her mouth by mistake. She just don't know how to be messy properly. Like, I don't know if she's slow. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but whatever she was trying to pull off last night, it didn't go over very well. But my question to you, Deanna, since you in the chat, baby, was do you think that April had called that lady on the phone before she contacted you? Do you think that was a setup, Deanna? That she had talked to the lady prior, even though she said she ain't talked to her in 2 years? Do you think that is not true? you know. So
I'm
yeah.
an Aries, sweet low.
I figured that was there. I choose happiness. Can you let me see. Hold on, Food Jack. Let me see who this is. Oh, I think this is my girl for real. Oh yeah, that's Deanna. Okay, Deanna, you can cut the camera off. I'm going to put you up. I got you. Hey, Deanna.
Honey, I'm on tour this morning, Olivia. I'm a victim.
You really are, man. Look, child, that brought you up out your skin, out your body last night, didn't it?
Girl, I had to come out. You know how you come out the house and everybody outside talking shit. You the only one in the house, but you know you at home. You got home thing. Girl, I had to come out the house on their asses like, oh, bitch. What's wrong with y'all?
You showed
yes. I do believe I was set up. I do believe that I was used as a what you call it? What you call it? What we call deflection. Off of what was really supposed to hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that. I really believe that. And just another thing that I noticed, and James had said that in the live later, because I had went back over there later on yesterday evening, and it really made a lot of sense to me. And I said, well, you know what? God damn it, I ain't even think of that. James said, why would On Site go and get Deanna, knowing that years ago that the lady don't like Deanna? Tell her to come over here. And like she don't know what's really going on, but you know for years that she don't even like this bitch. She been talking about cussing out. So yeah, I do believe that. But like I said what I said, and I don't even believe I went in. I mean, to be honest with you, because
no, you really did.
I really wanted her to say what she was trying to say. That's what I really wanted her to say, because what she was doing was telling on April.
Yes, that's what I said earlier, Deanna. Yes, yes.
Let me tell you, I'm finna break it down about Food Junkie's chat and how Food Junkie came up in this and everything. Okay, so
thank you. Let me go on mute.
She was talking about the weight loss surgery. What happened was a troll. I'm gonna say it was her. Got in Food Junkie's chat. Said something about On Site was telling people that Shane's supposed to had some type of surgery. I screenshotted it and sent it to Shane.
Why should you send it to me?
You was on the live. It was your live. You was live.
Oh.
So I screenshotted and sent it to Shane. Shane came in the chat and cussed out On Site April. Now, whatever conversation or whatever they have, I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but I know what I seen, and I told my friend, and I sent her a screenshot, and then I went back to work. And then this bitch goes on to say, well, you didn't come on for 3 days. What the fuck do I got to do? If you look on my community feed and look at my videos, that's what you will see. A video, one every 3 days, one every 6 days, one every 2 weeks. Bitch, don't nobody down here like that. It don't make that much sense to me. So that's why I said there had to be you with the troll page, because how do you have all these certain screenshots of nothing happened but everything going on with On Site April? Bitch, that's you. Just like you sitting up here right now throwing her under the bus, because obviously you and her then had a conversation about Shan. Okay, so now you all having your conversation. You telling this bitch everything that I did to you and this and the other. So your little girlfriend getting mad at me, not knowing you already literally had this conversation. We didn't cuss each other out and all that kind of shit. And I got the screenshots to show it.
Yes.
We've been doing this. So why the fuck do you feel like you got to go get a bitch? Bitch, if you didn't like something my motherfucker said, come out here and say that. And just like I said then, you was acting pussy. Bitch, we all have been into it out here on these motherfucking YouTube streets. Whether people make up or not, ain't nobody never been to the point where they scared and backpedaling, pussy popping over some shit that they done motherfucking saying about their body and say it. Since when?
Since when? That's what I was saying earlier. I don't understand the crime game that's going on. That's not Bf Secta. Why is you acting like that? What is you trying to hide?
But it was a problem when I said something about it. All I'm telling you, oh, she coming for them. No, she coming. What? Now y'all finna treat this situation just like y'all treating Ness. Y'all bitches sat up here and told them motherfuckers they ain't finna question her about Ness. And she don't feel like it's no problem. Well, she feel like it's not a problem with me. So what we question her about now? That was my issue with Sean.
Right.
You come
right.
up here telling me who love. She saying she love you. She said she don't give a fuck. But bitch, you just up here because she just got said something to motherfucking James 2 days ago. Shut the fuck up.
Right. Right.
Like, oh my goodness. Just want to play.
So this is what I was thinking, the same thing that you was thinking. On site, and that woman had a conversation beforehand, and then on site got in touch with you to come up there. But all in all, it really was a deflection, but it kind of backfired on April because it got brought up about the original lie that April told on you concerning your husband. So if April brought that woman up there as a deflection and tried to defend her, it backfired and made her look even worse because that came out.
Miss Olivia, I gotta go, baby. I make a run. Bobby, listen to in the chat, okay?
Okay, thank you, Food Junkie, for hitting the link.
Thanks for having me.
And also, Deanna, you also
Food Junkie, but yeah, you do know that that's what that was.
Yeah, but it makes sense that I understand why Food Junkie's name come up now because of what you said went on in his chat. And so you're thinking that troll that was in Food Junkie's chat was really on site April, right?
No, I thought it was on site April at first, but now I really think it was Love and Kim.
But it was really Love and Kim.
Because if you think about it, okay, she's saying that her and April had been talking. Okay. If they hadn't been talking for a year or so, that was around about the time when that shit jumped off in Food Junkie chat. You get what I'm saying? So have you ever, okay, it's like I done dealt with a lot of dirty, grimy people before. And I know this one person, what they would do is they'll play in your face like they love you so hard. Okay. Right. But if you do something that they don't like, instead of them saying something to you about it, they'll do everything to sabotage you. But at the same time, in your face, like, yeah, you know, I love you, even though we ain't talk. And you know, even though we ain't did this, and I love you, but your actions show like, bitch, you literally just snitched on me. What the fuck you mean you love me? That's the type of vibe that I get from her.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You saying you defending on-site April, but you throwing on-site April under the bus. Even when it comes to Deanna.
That's why I asked on-site, why the fuck you sending a bitch a message that I sent to you talking to you about you? It wasn't me sending a message to somebody else about it. I sent them shit to April. Look, like it was one of those things. See, like I said, everybody was like, "Why you keep her around?" Because she like to play crazy, and I do too. Okay, so it was like you sitting up here, you already know what it is. You know you done lied on me. You know you not finna come out here and straighten the shit out, or you're not gonna own up to it in no shape, form, or motherfucking fashion. Okay, so then when I start playing the same game with you play, now it's, you did me wrong. You ain't have to do that. Well, you ain't have to do what you did to me, but when you had the chance to clear it up, you chose ladder.
Right.
So therefore, even if I was really, really, really fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Well, what you thought was gonna become of that? And this happened and I didn't even know you. So why would you think we would become so good Judies after my first encounter with you is you lying on me?
Right. And then I didn't because then what April didn't say last night, she tried to say the tape that the thing that what is her name? The thing that Shelly played, she said it was chopped and screwed, right? And I heard you say it did sound chopped and screwed to you. You know what I mean? So instead of her coming clean about that, she really, turned that, and she still didn't say she was sorry. She really couldn't say why she felt like it was chopped and screwed. Because you called her on it directly, but the loving care lady really made it seem like that April was, guilty of everything that you said she did, which is tell a lie about your husband.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't make no sense why the woman was up there, and then why? And I even think, do you think that on-site April told her to tell Pizarro that she wanted to drag you for that reason?
I didn't hear it. Excuse me, I found that out when I was on the panel last night. That she had made her grand announcement at Brianna's and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
No. Yeah, well, right when Pizarro thing started, that's when I figured that out because she had said it. And then the person had told me, they was like, somebody talking about they gonna drag you. Who is Love and Care? And when I got over there, that's when I recognized that's how much these people stay on my mind. You know what I'm saying? She was over there talking about something, I ain't been in your chat, and that's wild. Who asked you? Have you been in my chat? Like, girl, it was like I was really talking to a person with Down syndrome.
Well, thank you, because you really, I'm thinking, where's the drag? Where's the defense of April? You throwing April under the bus more and more every time you open your mouth. What do you really have against Deanna, and what did you really say? And then you kept saying Deanna won't let you talk, but you was quiet for a long time and let her talk, and she still didn't say nothing. She was up there forever and ain't even said nothing, and still I don't understand what the hell she was trying to say. I didn't get it.
I think she was trying to get if was a fifth, I know, but if they hadn't talked in a year and she was trying to get back in April good graces, I think she did it last night. Because I couldn't see no other point of it, to be honest with you.
I couldn't either. I couldn't either.
She mad because I was making commentary on what happened with James and April, but everybody did. And matter of fact, the same motherfucker that got up there and was telling her to fight me, SB, he also made commentary and asked April why she wasn't knucking and bucking. So what's the issue?
What was
Deanna say something?
Yeah, well, and then that goes back to when you and Sean Bradley got into it, like you said, you ain't the only one that commented on why is April acting like this. So why he got to come at Deanna specifically all of a sudden for saying something that everybody else been saying anyway?
Because he know all he got to do is pat April on the forehead. And then she just might fuck with him again since she out here battling with everything else. That's how Sean is old weak bitch. That's how he motherfucking pull games. He had got to the motherfucking point. He ain't had nothing else to say. And like he wanted to motherfucking fight me. Sean, you already know what the fuck it is.
I didn't even get that right there. I'm like,
what you want to do? I said, what you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, what you want? And then try to play it off. You a whole nigga, right? I don't care how fruity you are. But then I'm trying to say, well, you a man, ain't you know? We all know that she a woman, so why are you asking this woman to a fight? Like, you can't.
Because see, I'm not gonna play them games. I'm not gonna play them police games. I'm gonna leave that to you, Sean. And you, like I said, you already know what it is. You had to turn into a whole motherfucking man when you say my motherfucking husband, bitch. All that. Hey, how y'all? Y'all, he ain't do none of that. Sean said, hey, how you doing? I looked over at him. He caught me off guard, bitch. I said, what? Sean. I said, Sean, one of them type of gays. You're not yourself around people. You the only time you be yourself is on YouTube. The fuck out of here.
Oh yeah. He not when he put on that whole fake Valley Girl accent. That's not him. You know what I mean?
That is him. That's the real him, honey. The fake him is when he get in the man's presence. He turned into a whole motherfucking nigga, baby. Turned into a man. His voice get deep and everything, honey.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Well, Sweet Low said, and did y'all miss this? She said, Deanna, she said Reed did a live and said that woman, April would never let go of her, and a few days later she pops up. So Reed did a live talking about the Love and Care lady concerning April, and April said she would never gonna let go of her. Why? Because she a do girl. Is that why she won't never let go of her? Sweet
I wonder what made Reed start talking about Love and Care all of a sudden the other day.
Well, that's true too. What brought that subject up? What brought the subject up, and now she done popped up? Why did her name come up with Reed? Do you know that, Sweet and Low? Why her name came up in the first place a couple of days ago? Because that's interesting. He's so eager to fight, like he said. So why not fight my husband, Rick Reed? Oh, child. Whoa.
Honey, he ain't finna fight no motherfucking body.
Lady Tia said, yes, Reed just mentioned the lady the other day. Corio said, Sweater Tunnel just wanted Deanna's attention and got it. And he bit out more than he could chew. But didn't he know that was gonna happen? Like, I'm confused. Like, and then see, the thing about Sean Bradley is he hold grudges, right? He can't never let nothing go. So he seen the opportunity. He felt like, okay, Deanna up here, onside April up here. I'm going to go in here and try to, shoot my shot or whatever. But he got shot down. But he tried it because he hold grudges, in my opinion.
Yeah, you know he
And it
do.
just and he
Like
real
I
messy.
said, like I told him in his face, you still mad about that motherfucking show, and I ain't go on that bitch, and I quit that shit, and you and the woman over the motherfucking show are mad at him, so goddamn mad at me. Y'all turned the shit into a show for Deanna. Ooh, we gonna get Jim to go over for Deanna. Everybody went to cuss Deanna out to get on this so-called show to get put up in Josh, not Josh, got me bring my husband name in that bullshit to put up in that nigga motherfucking shelf. That's what y'all did a show for. His bookshelf.
Right. And then my thing,
His archive.
I always felt like this whole show thing would never. I felt like it was always Sean Bradley's revenge on the sector, you know, for calling him out for his bullshit for years tour show. That's what I thought it was. Trying to revamp Sean Bradley's YouTube.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was.
You know,
make him look good because they done dragged his name so bad, and he do this, and he's an upstanding guy. And see, one of the things was supposed to be, and they was gonna highlight about him being a foster parent, but you know, the woman he had as a co-star on the show had fucked that up, so they couldn't put that in there no more.
Yeah, I think that whole thing was just to try to revamp what had been said about him by a whole lot of people. So that's what I feel like that whole show. I don't think it was never going to like ever any. I don't think they ever was going to do that and shop it to any network for real. I think it was just the Sean Bradley rehab tour. That's what I took out of it.
What's the rehab tour? And that's what it was. And then had everybody that dragged his ass on.
Right. Right. That's what it sounded like to me. A whole setup too. I mean, because it could have been it could have got dangerous if certain people would have showed up. You know, it could have been.
That's why I did not go, Olivia. I told that woman, I told her, I said, look, you telling me that Firebomb not coming, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you can even have this without having the ops in this. I said, look, I done paid too much money to get my record clean. I'm not finna play this game with y'all. I'm not coming there because if a bitch there that I don't motherfucking like, I'm going to jail, and I'm gonna fuck up everybody in the vicinity because you ain't had no business put me in this position.
Exactly.
I told Ty straight up.
Yeah. And then make it.
I ain't hear from that bitch no more.
Yeah, because that was the intention. See, it was him trying to you know, we're gonna make like this a show, but I'm calling out all my enemies, all the ops. I want all the ops to come on, and we're gonna make it seem like this legit, but it really is just a get back type of situation. You know what I mean? It was a whole thing. And it could have went left with the right people. Like you saw through it, you didn't show up because you know you gonna lay hands on somebody for real.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why I couldn't. And then what made me know that it was a setup was when they brought out that he actually wanted VS to show up over there, and I'm thinking, huh? That don't even say. Oh, you trying to kill that woman? Like what?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. They was gonna try to get a VS on there to serve her papers.
Right. You know what I mean? It was the whole thing was just not right. It didn't even feel right. You know what I mean? And it was never going to be anything other than what it was, which was, it came out to be nothing, you know. So, yeah, that was just, it could have got real dangerous, though, in my opinion. You know, if the right people, like, say you would have showed up and 5 Day would have showed up too. Okay, y'all going to have to go to blows.
Surely. And there was no more talking, honey, because we did all the talking, and she already told me that she'll slap me. So that's all I'm left to motherfucking do is defend myself. And bitch, like, why would you put me in this situation? And I done told you, motherfuckers. Right. And then it ain't paying no motherfucking body. You think somebody finna take some penitentiary chances with y'all bitches and ain't nobody getting paid? Y'all crazy than motherfucker. No. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the right people who showed up. They could have got real dangerous.
Right.
Like, you know.
Rita said, no, she ain't going. I believe Rita bust out fighting too. I said, see that?
I do too.
Rita said, hell no. I ain't even finna put myself in that position, and I totally 100% knew exactly what the fuck she meant, because I know I wasn't finna do it. I said, no, I'm too ignorant. I'm too ignorant.
I'm too ignorant too. Because I'm gonna put myself in that situation either, Deanna, because you done talked all this shit online, And now
Thank
I'm in your
you.
presence. We're gonna
Thank
have to
you. I
talk
done
now.
said all fighting words. Every word I said, I meant online. Now, I really don't like that woman. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why in the world would I sit up here? She might be the type to put herself in a position, but I'm not.
Right.
I don't operate like that, baby.
Right.
No, because I done seen it inside of jail too many times. And
Right.
I
And I
already know
don't
how it's
understand
going to end.
but I don't understand how in Sean Bradley's mind that was gonna work out anyway. Like, did you really think these people got real beef with you for real? So why you invite them to a show that they know is a setup anyway? It don't even sound right. Do you think
Because
they
that's
that
what they do,
gullible?
set folks up.
They that thirsty for fame that you gonna let them set you up
Yes,
like that?
yes,
He really
yes,
do think that, don't he? Wow.
yes. Because he
Wow.
thinking. Because he
Wow.
thirsty for it. Come on now.
Wow. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I hear you. But yeah, they could have got real dangerous. I always thought that too. Why would you ask certain people to come to this if you don't want it to be nothing but drama? If you don't want somebody to get hurt for real. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Even when he invited, even when it even could have went south to me when it was 5 Babe on her and old girl was on there too. What was her name? I ain't seen her on her in a long time. What was her name? Bama girl, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could have went south
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bama girl said fuck the beast after 2. Bama girl left this motherfucker ain't never come back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicole Tyler got the hell scared out of her. She left too.
Yep, you know that's the one who they almost killed up there at the daggone show. They all
I
attacking
know.
her.
Yeah,
And they say
scared the
she
hell
need
out of
how to adopt.
Yeah. Scared the hell out of Nicole Tyler to the point where she stopped making videos. I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And couldn't fuck around and couldn't get that PPP. She came back out here, baby. Because I said, y'all didn't claim me on that PPP.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna say, hey, Shantastic. Was that you that was talking about last night, Shantastic?
Hey, Shane came in there.
Yeah. So that was her last night because I seen the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Child, it was too much going on, but whatever. Love and Care in On-Site April, in my opinion, whatever it is that they sought to do, it didn't work because what it did was make On-Site look even worse. So I don't know what that was about, but it didn't work.
I don't think nobody ran Bama Girl. I think she left.
I think she left too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they tried. Well, it worked. I'm gonna say why it worked because, like I said, a lot of people had other things on their mind to talk about yesterday, and it was circulating, and all of a sudden somebody ready to cuss Deanna out. Bitch, no, because like I said, love and care. You so loving and caring, okay, and you love this woman so hard. You would do anything, and it's you showing this, you displaying this, okay? So I feel that you was also a part of this deflection scheme that y'all put on me.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I said, me outside and hollered and cussed at each other. She don't care about getting cussed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, well, instead of them talking about this, because these bitches that caught me slipping, go on, do what you gonna do, good. Go on, say what you want to say. But I ain't got nothing to do with it.
So it was all to deflect, to steer the conversation away from the booger sugar and nasty conversation about what happened in Miami. Yeah, I do.
Yes, that's what I believe. I believe I was
believe
sacrificed. I'm a victim, girl. I believe I was.
I feel you. I feel you. So I do believe that was made to deflect away from that. I do believe, but what you did was it still stayed on her because the plan didn't work. It made her look even worse. And now people got even more questions. So it's making me think, really, was there really some booger sugar down there? What is it that you trying to keep Ness and this heat from saying about what happened down there? What really happened? That's why people still asking the questions. You even went so far as to try to use Deanna as a reflection. Girl, what's really going on? You see what I'm saying?
And I ain't even bring up the booger sugar. I ain't brought up none of that yesterday. I was just saying what I had to say about the damn thing. And on some real shit, I seen that shit before the shit even started circulating. Cause you know how I do when I watch videos, I watch everything around the fucking video. I
Well, yeah, 'cause
literally
you don't want and
saw that
earlier,
shit the first fucking day and I thought, oh my goodness. But I ain't saying that. And the next day, that's when it started getting the video. Folks was sending me timestamps, but I ain't even seen it. But I had already seen that shit. I watched it when it was going on because I was watching the fucking video.
Well, that's just
But
like you got that screenshot. You remember you got that screenshot of that 8 ball on it.
You know, I look at everything, Olivia, when you're on babe. That's what they taught us on Facebook. Bitch, we peeping out everything in your background, on your side, or your below your ass, everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've been doing that. That ain't even nothing new. She knew what she was doing when she got on that lie. That good. No, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And she steady throwing shot. Nets over there steady throwing all kind of shots.
But yeah, Ness been throwing shots at April for a couple of days. So I'm thinking she was waiting on April. All April had to do was go off on Ness one time. Then Ness was gonna spill out the beans.
Why didn't Love and Care go after Ness? And she had just went to meet her, and then she went to meet, and I she went to meet. I don't give a fuck about who you talking about. Who April went to meet? Because I don't give a fuck about who April went to meet.
Right. It didn't even make
sense.
Who
are you talking about? Make it clear. Talk.
It didn't make no sense. I didn't get it. I'm really thinking that they really didn't want to. They tried to, in my opinion, they tried to provoke On-Site into going off because they know that On-Site has been known for going off, right? It didn't happen like it. Instead, she started crying. But Ness been throwing shots. But I think they was trying to push her. All she had to do was say a couple of words. And Ness, in this heat, the goal was to come out and spill the beans on whatever happened for real in Miami. And that's why people been questioning April for days, because instead of her cussing everybody out, she chose to play the whole crying game thing, which making everybody think that what really was it, some booger sugar involved? What really happened?
You must ain't see the video.
With the Miami thing.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I only got the only part I saw of that was a clip somebody had showing April standing up, talking. You know,
wow.
That's all I saw.
Wow. Oh wow. Too bad you don't do email, girl. You need to see. I don't know how to show you. You know, I ain't tech savvy.
Right. Is it still up though? I can go look at it.
Yes, it's a time mark.
Okay.
Hold on, it's a time mark.
Is it a Ness
video? 23 minutes, 15 seconds.
On this video?
Yeah.
Now, what's the name of the video, girl?
Hold on.
So I'm gonna watch it.
Fuck, the name of that video was.
This Chew said, I don't care what nobody say. Let's turn that camera right on April so we can see.
It wasn't on. She was sitting right in front of that window. Okay. Where you get a good reflection. The window had 10 on it, so you get a good reflection. Look almost like a fucking mirror.
Biggie Face said Ness is so stupid, and so in love with Pizarro, she does not see. They are all working together to take her down.
We back special guests.
We back
with special guests.
I'm gonna go look at it. So yeah.
It was a mess. Wow. It was a mess. Whole thing. Wow. I said, "This year, child."
Well, I mean, like, if Ness is really about that life and they want to tell after all this happened, she should just go on and tell, like, since what is her name? On-Site don't want it to come out so bad, and she's doing everything to deflect away from it. Ness, if you want to make a good video, honey, just come out and spill the tea.
What's so surprised about Ness getting geek? We know it.
No, nothing they surprised about. What's surprising to me is how hard April is trying to cover up. That's what the deal is to me. So like I said, the really Ness case, in my opinion, would have been a flop if it wasn't for all the stuff that happened with On-Site April. It
They
turned
ain't
into a
never
whole.
fell out. Talking about they already made up on about.
Child, this other child.
They said we might as well close this week with Coke Gate. Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
right.
Y'all ought to be shaming yourself.
I mean,
Oh
it's the
my
truth,
goodness.
because that seems to be the issue. Like, what party favors is really right? You know?
Shane eating it. Shane said the person who the window cleaner need a raise, honey.
Okay.
They told on
Child,
everybody. Ness knew
child.
that reflection was there, and what she was waiting. And what was not being seen in the reflection, the hell was getting in on the other side, child. You know she knew she
Ooh.
had a reflection behind her because she looking at the camera. You see yourself, you see the reflection.
So she was trying to expose it the whole time anyway.
Honestly.
Yeah, so that's why she been
But you
throwing
know,
shots at people.
and then Ness is a sloppy crackhead too now, because you know last time she got caught slipping with the dope on the dress.
Yeah, that's
So
the truth
I don't
was
think
talking
Ness
about.
really. Yeah, I think Ness is one of them types. She used to getting geeked around other, geekers and shit, and don't
Mhm.
have to really hide nothing. So when she get on live, she not thinking.
Right.
That's what's
Right.
going on with her. You got to put the mind of a crackhead. When they say put the mind of a killer, the mind of a thief, put the mind of a crackhead. She
That's
don't
true
give a
too.
damn.
Oh wow. Tracy said April was I guess doing some bumps, and this heat was in April phone on the inside. Wait, Trey, you saying April and this heat, not April and this was doing the bumps, and in the meantime, this heat was in the background on site April's phone trying to get some tea. Is that what you
Mm-mm.
said, Trey? After they got high, wait, dang, that's crazy. Birds of a feather flock together. So that's food. What's what Food Junkie said. Wow,
Uh-huh.
wow. So let me ask you this though. So do you think that Ness is still in active addiction, even though she's saying she's not right now? Because that's what it sounded
Is
like.
this a rhetorical question, ma'am?
I mean, well, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean,
I absolutely think so.
Just throwing it out there. But
Absolutely.
yeah, and now, well, see, now see. But that being said, I understand why April was so defensive about only bringing
They
the
hung up.
weed
All
that
right,
her
I'm
niece
back.
and nephew got. Now it makes sense why.
Now I can't hear. Hold on, let me get this thing back right.
Can you hear me, Deanna? Can you hear me, Deanna? What is cold? Ooh, is that right, sweet and low? I think Ness
Okay, I
gets.
hear you now.
Okay. Said SLTV said I think Ness gets high by herself, not in front of April.
You think so? You think more than I do.
Right? I don't. Yeah, I kind of don't think so. SLTV. I'm with Deanna on this one because there's too much secret going on. She was trying too hard to stop Ness from saying what really happened in Miami with the booger sugar. In my opinion, that's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe that's why as on site was so upset when James Caldwell came out and said that on site brought party favors. And because Food Junkie said on site April is the one that said the cocaine word, and James Caldwell only said she brought party favors. She the one that put a name on it. And so
That
maybe that's why she was
paranoia, honey. That
yeah,
paranoia.
right. That's what it sounded like.
That paranoia would tell it. Oh my goodness.
It cause you to tell on yourself. And so, yeah, that's what it sounded like. I'm just saying. So,
Well,
yeah.
see,
Yeah.
I mean, less them known for dope. So I'm just saying.
Right.
Why would it
Well,
be
that's why I
such a
said Ness don't mind
surprise?
exposing it.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think Ness don't mind exposing it. So
Yeah, because I
if
think
she's telling, she ain't gonna think twice. She'll
right.
probably come back and tell us she going back to rehab or some shit. You know?
Right. Yeah, I don't think I think Ness want to expose it. And that's why she had been coming at on site.
On the slick, yeah.
Yeah, on the slick. And then I think on site know that. That's why she took up the crying game in the menopause and shit. Because she know Ness want to tell what happened in Miami.
Ness should have happened, your ass should have stayed the fuck at home.
Yeah.
Or run around here some post up just say, I ain't gonna say that she shouldn't have met him. I'ma say it. Unless you do what the fuck they do, why would you hang with motherfuckers like that? The fuck?
Right. You know, and then they even had LSA question if Jay Wilson had some booger sugar. And I was like, well, no.
What?
Well, he met up with April.
Oh no.
You didn't see that, Deanna? Let me put it up for you, girl.
I don't know.
I do got the screenshot of that. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna read it to you. Let me read it to you, Deanna. I got the screenshot of that. Hold on.
They don't care. They don't care. They do not care.
This what they said. Sean Bradley put it up on the chat. He said the question came from Lipstick Alley, right? He said if April allegedly brought coke to Ness, is it safe to allegedly say that she brought coke to Jay Wilson? Also, weight loss surgery journey be damned.
These folks ain't shit. You hear me? They very evil. Oh Lord. Oh, they don't tell it, child. We try to see what's going on with old sister Will Cox over there. They said, baby, they just say the good bargain party favor to everybody.
Baby, she come to please, child. She is a wonderful hostess. So if you come into Miami, you might want to get in touch with April. I think Deanna done fell down by me. So let me drop the link again in case you want to come back up. And so, yeah, I think that's what they were. You know, they were just asking the question, and Shy Bradley just reposted the question that was asked. You know, cause yeah. So yeah. Oh no, you ain't got to worry about that Creole. Absolutely not. I think Deanna, the call dropped. She get the link again if she want. Deanna, I put the link in again if you wanted to come back up. Cause I know Deanna be busy. I think she bought Jay Wilson on Zippy. You that's what Food Junkie had said earlier, Lisa. Child. Y'all, let me see if Deanna want to hit the link again. If she don't, I'm just gonna close out the video, child. I think that we got a lot of the questions solved today as to what was really going on last night when all of these names was being brought up. But that comment just took Deanna right out, right. You're right about that. Yeah, but I think, you know, at the end of the day, it's making it seem like on-site got something to hide. You know, it's making it seem like that whole thing last night was a deflection and a play on April's part. That's what it's making it seem like. So with that being said, you know, those are the answers to the questions that I had, even when it came to Food Junkie. You know, because Deanna came out and said what happened in Food Junkie's chat a year ago. So I'm still not understand, you know, what was the purpose of bringing that lady up there? It backfired pretty much. Thank you, Santastic. Thank you, love. Thank you. I agree. It would be easy for April to expose them as well, but they didn't do it. Yeah, right. I mean, y'all know I believe in if you gonna, you know, I mean, stand in your ish. Like, what? I mean, we all grown, so I ain't no need to deflect nothing. Just come out and do what you do. Just blow the whole club up. If you gonna, okay, view, I see you now. Cut your camera off. Hey, view.
Hey, Miss Olivia, how you doing?
All right, how you doing, love?
I'm good. Girl, they had us waiting and waiting and waiting because I was like, oh, Deanna gonna get cussed out. I said, oh, bitch, I'm ready for this because you know if Deanna gonna get cussed out, I'm gonna be right there because the cuss back Deanna gonna give is gonna be even better. I got so mad after about an hour. I said, well, goddamn, let me go up there and cuss Deanna out because we need to get an audience what they want.
Right.
I couldn't think of nothing to cuss Deanna out about. So
Right. And she never did get around to the dragging Deanna part, did she?
No, she said she wanted part 2 with Deanna. She said y'all weren't willing to listen to her. Y'all kept cutting her off and everything, and she was trying to get out what she wanted. But after an hour and a half, y'all kept putting her in the back and all this stuff. So she's requesting a one-on-one with Deanna so she could tell Deanna what she wanted to tell her. Okay.
Well, here's my thing, View. She had several opportunities to say what she had to say last night.
Yeah.
Several times. She was up there for hours. That's why people was getting frustrated because they came to see her drag Deanna, and that didn't happen.
No.
She did not deliver.
She couldn't. I don't even know how she fixed her damn lips to even say that whole statement. I want to drag Deanna. Okay. So, but the thing, Pizza, did you learn a lesson, Pizza, last night? Pizza was over there hurting because the bitch didn't cash app her to be up on the stage. Next time, Pizza, prepay. Okay. Make the bitch pay for the show.
Y'all please hit the like button. I know that's right. I was wondering if she ever got that cash out from old girl.
No, Pizza mad as shit too. But let me go back to work. I just wanted to come on and say that I was gonna come up there to cuss Deanna out for everybody so we can have some kind of satisfaction. I'll take one for the team. I just want to hear all nasty cuss out.
Yeah.
You have a great day.
Okay, thank you, View. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Harley Q said, nah, she thought that one little thing she said was that hot. You're right, Harley Q. She thought she was really saying something that was gonna hit and it didn't hit. I feel you absolutely didn't. I absolutely agree with you on that. But thanks, View. But yeah, I agree it didn't hit. I don't know what the purpose, but like Deanna said, it wasn't nothing but a deflection anyway. And she calling herself April's April's daughter. She the on-site's daughter, and on-site saying she the sweet loaves love encourage, mama or whatever. Charlie wasn't hitting right. So yeah, I agree. It wasn't working for me. It's a TV. You get a vision. I heard. Yeah, and when it comes to SLTV is the reason why I went over and looked to find out what the hell was going on in the first place. So I had to red ball it. This commentary is causing the SLTV's clip of Sean Bradley and Deanna getting into it. Because I would have been none the wiser. I'm like, oh, I got questions. Hold on, wait a minute. What's really going on? Everybody's name kept getting popped up and brought up, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this some old Bf Secta drama, So yeah, she wants to create a storyline and move it up. But that's what it sounds like, Unbound. Yeah. But it didn't move it. It didn't move the needle one bit because the question still stands. What is it that on-site April is allegedly still trying to hide about the Miami situation? Yes, SLTV, don't be laughing, girl. If it weren't for that clip going down my timeline, I don't do 5-hour videos, child. But they got on my radar this morning after I seen the clip of your video. And so, yeah, I had to go red ball and see what was going on. And then after I seen what was going on, SLTV, I had questions. And that's why we're here for over 2 hours. Okay. Child. Got her by the leg and ball. She done. That's what it sound like, sweet love. But yeah, y'all, this video this morning is because I seen SLTV's clip. I don't do 5-hour and 6-hour videos. I don't have the patience. Y'all know I do not. I can't wade through all of that drama. So that's why I probably be missing. Well, he likes to instigate. Who you talking about? SLTV Bradley? Yeah, you're absolutely right. SLTV, yeah, he do like to instigate fights. Absolutely. He sit back and play the puppet master like somebody's try to play the puppet master like somebody said earlier, like he pulling the whole strings in the sector. And everybody know how Sean Bradley move. Ain't nobody surprised. It shouldn't be anyway. It's sweet and all right. April can't say they did it with her. So they have April right where they want her. April might as well come out. Thank you. Come on out. Right. Because they're going to tell it anyway. Exactly. I agree. My God. Chill. I've been blow the whole damn club up. Okay. Chill. The fact that she's a coked out cripple. Ooh. Whoa. It's what she's trying to hide. Whoa. Shit, Tessa said. Well, let me go and knock over the head with this hammer. Miss O, why do you think Ness went on the panel and just said, oh, low-key threatening April already. Low-key threatening her. Chlorio. Because she been picking with her. April just got to say one thing. And then Ness is going to let half. She's going to spill all the beans. And I think the on-site knows that. That's why she, instead of lashing out, she chose to do the crying, I'm on menopause thing. And so, yeah, because she don't want it to come out. But she kind of told on herself in retrospect. If James Caldwell said party favors and she the one mentioned the cocaine word, so it seemed like she kind of told on herself. That's what it sounded like. And then I didn't know that there was a video with a reflection on the glass and all. I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. Know nothing about that till Deanna said that. Because like I said, I don't go back and look at these videos like that. You know what I mean? Thank you, Just Me. But anyway, I came in on the tail end. Yeah, please read by the Corp. This was a good live, y'all. We got some questions asked. And yeah. But sometimes, Love and Care, girl, you need to learn to articulate your stance, and you shouldn't put extra people in it. Because when you brought Food Junkie's name up in that last night, I heard it. And I want to know what happened. And now Food Junkie that came up here and said that, yeah, you done emailed him and you done even sent him pictures. So, yeah. I'm just saying. Did anyone hear the Yourself Lady overnight? I didn't know. Have a Nina slip. Have a what? Destiny Fan said, did anyone hear that Yourself Lady overnight have a Nina slip and say, I'm white, and then correct it real quick? Anybody hear it? So what? Nina slipped and said it again. Is that what you're saying, Destiny Fan? Choose Happy said, April girl, come on out. And spill your own tea. It's already out. Right. Please watch the clip and tell us what you think April is doing. I'm going to look at that reflection on Blout. Absolutely. Harley Q says, let me read this. Hold on, let me scroll back up. It says, right now, Ness is playing the role that April is getting piled on. Really? As if she didn't initially set it off by dropping tidbits saying April talked about. Right. So now she's playing the role trying to say April getting dog piled on when she the one that instigated that whole situation in the first place, like you said, by dropping them tidbits. No, I'm sure they're not saying that herself is Caucasian, because she clearly is not. You know. But oh wow, I didn't even know that. Just thought she was hiding the pack plate with a towel and still got caught. Child. It was on Nikki with an eye patch panel overnight. Oh wow, really? Oh wow. So you saying Durself said she slipped up and said she was white, or are you saying Nina slipped up and said she was white? Because Durself is black. So I know Durself ain't slipped up and said that. You know. Yeah. So they must be talking about Nina, y'all, not Durself. Because she always slipping up like that. That ain't nothing new. She always telling on herself. The Destiny page is making that claim that Durself maybe. No, oh, is that what the Destiny said? She said it was on Nikki with an eye patch. Oh, well, if you claiming that Durself is white, that is a lie. Durself is black. I thought you were saying Nina Dolezal slipped up and said she was white, because yeah, that I can believe. But Durself is black. No, I don't need a timestamp. I don't need. I got a hell of a radar. Durself is not white. So yeah, no, she's not. I'm sorry. No. Nope. Herself is not white. I'm sorry, she's just not. Nope. I think herself is black or maybe Latina, and I don't even like. I don't have nothing against herself, but I know she ain't white. Okay. See, this is when the non-Bf Secta people are confusing, trying to spread Bf Secta. Child, do you think that was Nina Dolezal with Tracy doing it? I don't think that was Nina Dolezal, just me, but I like to know who it was and why did Tracy get down so fast after she had the camera slip with the white woman popping up after she done called Dovie the NB word. I'm like, girl, are you okay? But she didn't have no answer for that. I don't know who trolling the one, but yourself is not white. Okay, I do know that. As we said, I turned volume down. Let my kids watch it. Transit Love live in Miami. What happened? Had the camera slip. Miss Baker said, "Yourself has been on camera. She's yourself is not, that's why yourself is not white." Child. Yeah, it was close enough though. And shame on Tracy performing for that Nina. Right, Bout. I'm like, yeah. How you only performing for that white woman that's in your house? That's why she called Dovie what she called her. Child. I agree with that. No, she slipped. She slipped just like Nina did. Is what? Herself is not white, and yeah, Nina done called herself white and told the truth on herself plenty of times, but herself is not white. So yeah, go to your sector and create tea, lady. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody trying to hear that over here. I'm out. Everybody know herself is black. Child, please, on it, child. Maybe she made an honest mistake at Destiny found. Child, Destiny DS had the camera slip. She is black. I know that yourself is black. That's all I know. Sorry. She black. So I don't know what all of that is supposed to be for, but I don't even know why we having this conversation or where it came from, because this really don't have nothing to do with yourself. But just let me say for the record that yourself is black. Okay? I'm just saying. Child. Tracy keeps saying ninja words and other derogatory terms about black people. So do you think Tracy is now using these derogatory terms about black people because she got a white friend? Child. I am so done with Tracy World for saying that that racial word to Dovie. Right. It was out of order, and plus it was really out of order because that she had the camera slip and she showed the white woman. You gonna show the white woman after you done called her a NB? Really? That was lame. But she dropped down after that. She wouldn't answer the question as to why she would say that to Dovie and in that woman's presence. I'm like, what? Child, you got to be kidding me. I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Yes, that's right, View. Yourself is Team Melanin. Oh, come on now. Choose happiness said the moral of the story. April, come on out and spill your own tea. Because they are gunning for you. They gunning for you, girl. They gunning for you. It says spill your own tea because they gunning for you. And it'll be worse. Just say everything you did and said and take the power back. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. When 15 minutes of fame go wrong, y'all are brutal here today. Tracy is from Mississippi, and in Mississippi, with the white woman calling someone black in the N-word. Right, and she went, child, what you say about the nerve? The nerve. I didn't even know she was in Mississippi, but girl, what? Child. You a mess, View. Let me get off here, y'all. Well, I tried to bring some clarity to myself, okay? And I hope we dissected a little bit of what we saw on Pizarro's live last night, which it turned out to be a very good live for the simple fact that Bf Secta people were beef sectoring. Okay, I even like the fact that Brianna was interpreting some of the things that were being said, because all of that talking in circles that love and care chick was confusing and frustrating me, and it was even confusing and frustrating people in the chat. So I hope we got some clarity today. Okay. And that was my purpose of coming on here. So I'm going to get off of here. Y'all, please, please, please hit that like button on your way out the door. If you came in late, please be part of the replay gang. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you, Just Me. And that's all I got to say on this hump day, child. We're going to have to see if something else pop off. All right, but I'm here for it. I'm here for OG Bf Secta drama. I'm here for that. Y'all know I'm here for that. Absolutely. And thank you, SLDV, for putting that clip out there. Had you not put that clip out there, I would have not known what was said last night on that live, because I wouldn't have watched it. Okay. I just hate when I be sick that people hit the link. Give child the one child. Thank you, Unball. I was so happy Bree got in the love and curse behind for being a fat child. What child? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna be listening in and trying to see if some more OG Bf Secta stuff pop off. You saw, yeah, Brianna came through with the explanations because she made it make sense. Okay. Because y'all know I'm a very straightforward person, and them subliminals and that talking in circles is very frustrating to me, because I'm very straightforward and I'm very blunt, and all of those extra snake talk, I don't get that. It doesn't work for me. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I really appreciate her interpreting. Okay. I felt illiterate like piece all night last night doing the live. Child, this kept secret until Brianna started making it make sense. I was like, wait, what? Say what now? What? Child, because I don't get that old. Like I'm very straightforward. I'm very blunt. I don't do the extra. You know, you got to tell me straight up. Like I don't like all of that extra stuff, because my mind don't work like that. It's very confusing to me when it don't make sense. That's why I always got questions, y'all. Because if it don't make sense, I'm going to have to talk about it until it makes sense to me. Do you see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have a very good critical thinking skills. I got very good critical thinking skills. So when something don't make sense to me, I'm going to need it to make sense, because I'm going to critically think about it until it makes sense. That's why we got this video, and I always got questions, because I needed to make sense. Okay, so now I got a little clarity on the backstory, and I'm good with that, and I'm ready to go. So please hit the like button on your way out the door. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button. Please hit that share button. Please hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to get off here. Y'all be safe. Happy hump day. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Peace.